Are we?
Yeah.
We live. Welcome.
Welcome back.
How y'all doing, y'all? I'm back, y'all.
Welcome back, C.
Welcome back, C, man. This nigga left us and had the time of his fucking life.
Ramos ain't come back.
Yeah, I ain't want to come back, bro. Niggas was out in the Bahamas and in Miami. Dude.
He just almost said fuck us.
I went down there. I was like, bro, I could make something out of myself down here. Well, I started falling for the dreams and shit. So I was like, nah, let me go catch this plane and shit because the nigga tired won't take a nap. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had work that Monday, so I just had to get back up here.
Yeah,
I kind of missed y'all, man. I ain't kind of missed y'all. I kind of missed doing this for real.
Nah, for sure. But, you know, while you was gone, a whole lot of things was happening.
The world was still spinning. Full speed.
Spinning.
I was on vacation.
Yeah.
All the fuckery was happening.
Yeah. People eating hibachi on the 50th floor.
Bro, shout out Boss Man D-Lo, bro.
Hey, man.
Shout out Bossman and D-Lo.
Yeah, bro.
What makes you say that? What makes you say that?
Eating motherfucking hibachi, man.
What is eating hibachi though? Like what are we talking about here? I really thought niggas was at Sakura's when
that's what I was about to say. Like Sakura's, I don't really like Sakura's like that.
Nope, that is not what he was talking about.
What are they talking about?
Hey man, a John come out and expose this man of having a foolproof video of him getting his salad tossed.
Wait, what?
I didn't know there was a video.
Wait, what? Sorry, say that. That whole sentence backward. I was distracted.
Wait. Is this news to you after something?
I was distracted. I would say that again.
I didn't know there was a video.
Alright, so this woman, lady, Tia Kemp. That's her name.
Tia Kemp.
Yeah.
We'll look her up.
Came out with the video of your boy getting the salad tossed.
So she posted a video of her eating this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did she think she was playing him for that, or?
I don't know. I don't know the motive.
Positioning is everything,
though. We're going back on this again. Okay.
Positioning.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, Charles?
Positioning is everything, though. Like, you feel me? That's all I'm saying. If he was balling out in the clip, like, all right, April coming back from that. He might be paused. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me add this in there. I know it was enough for him because they were saying apparently he had like a small meat or whatever. He went and responded to that and said, "Small meat niggas is winning," and I'm getting the bag.
Actually, let me pick that.
I'm getting the bag. that's what he said. Pretty much.
So it's true. He is fat though. He looked like he lost weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked like he lost weight. He looked like he was a big guy. He said he used to drive trucks, work with his dad.
So yeah, 50th floor eating hibachi.
That's crazy. That is kind of crazy when you think about it all together. Now, like,
I was telling you. I didn't know
you had a small meat and you was getting your ass ate. That's too many asses at one time, though.
Maybe he was getting his ass ate because his meat was small.
That's even crazier. That's even crazier. Because it's like, that's your go-to? That's your go-to?
Maybe that was her go-to.
Nah.
He ain't have enough dick to satisfy. She thinking of other shit to do.
That's insane.
That's the only logical thing that'll make sense to me after. Cause
hey man, listen.
Why you out
here? It
here?
ain't about the size though. It's the motion in the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say, but they be lying.
I don't know, cuz. I know a lot of bitches that like small meat niggas. You feel me? I ain't gonna say a lot. I know one.
They be lying. You know why? Because they ain't had the right size meat. Because the ones that like the small meat, they probably had a meat that was too big for them.
Yes.
And that nigga ain't have the ocean. He just had a big, and he know it's just.
He was on his young bull.
On his young bull, didn't know what he was doing now. Some pleasurable. She's like, never again.
He's rabbit boy. You know what I'm saying? My boy.
Just trying to shove it in there and get her started or nothing. Just tour her shit.
Niggas don't know about niggas don't know how to get the engine going. You know what I'm saying? You gotta warm it up, bro, before you take straight off. You can't just start the car and put it in drive. Like, come on, man, what are we doing here?
Why do that? In the cold. In the cold, as you can see.
Yo, freezing cold, bro. It's 8 in the morning. Birds chirping. You want to go for a cold start? What? What? It's only certain occasions where cold starts happen.
They said batteries got cold cranking amps for a reason.
Yeah, right. They do got battery cranks out here, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, another thing I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to see if it was true or not.
We're not going to skip past that. I know it's twist the subject, but we're not going to skip past that. I need to hear your opinion on this because she was trying to out him that she ate his ass.
Who knows? Maybe this was his humiliation ritual.
you think it's that early, guys?
I still don't know what this motherfucker is.
It's a good song. It's still a good song.
I've never heard it.
I can make the dope stretch.
I don't want to hear it, and I ain't never heard it. Especially now. But
nah, bro, Cuz got the rap game on lock right now, gang, on everything.
I don't know about that.
Bro,
listen, you said that about Playboy Cardi, and then a month later we saw him dressed up in some wild shit, and then
look,
I don't even know if we talked about that.
I'm gonna tell you what I told Monte in the car. When I seen the picture, all I said was, I wish y'all stopped taking pictures of this thing. Can y'all just let this nigga do this weird shit in peace, bro, and just let us listen to music? Like, I don't care about these niggas' personal lives, bro. I didn't want to see a nigga in a G-string or a bodysuit, whatever fucking was. They said it was a bodysuit.
That was one of those onesies that snapped at the crotch.
Yeah, bro, what are we doing here, man? Like, yo. Bro, you got that from the women's section.
Wow.
No, he got it from the women's section. You ain't gonna tell me otherwise, bro. That nigga looked like he weighed 126, like gangster, like soaking wet.
That's crazy.
Like, come on, man. You see the pants he had on? Like, bro, nah, bro. Music's fire though.
So y'all saying y'all think it's a publicity stunt? He was in on it.
Who?
D Bigelow, low.
D Bigelow.
First and foremost, ain't nobody gonna want you to know that you get gassy. Okay, so he wasn't in on shit. You feel me? Point blank, period. That was just.
But why? You don't see no other reason for her to come out with this. I don't.
That's what I'm like. In my opinion, who do y'all think would be more embarrassed, that the females admitting that she's eating another man's ass?
Bro, females eat ass now, bro.
That's empowered. It's empowered. It's in songs and shit now.
Who? What?
They eat ass now.
It's empowering.
You don't know who Sukiyama is?
I don't listen to Sukiyama. I know who she is.
You ain't heard the song?
I don't listen to Sukiyama. Did you not hear that first sentence?
You heard the song somewhere.
She said, he just ate my ass. We're gonna switch. Now I'm eating his ass. That's what she said, bro.
Eating his ass.
They took that Usher shit too. Yeah, trading place shit gotta go.
Trading place shit
gotta go.
Hey man, listen.
Bro, ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. Y'all niggas tweaking, bro. Let these people do what they do. You feel me?
Can I get a picture?
They just a little more freakier than you, cuz. That's all.
It's just like.
But the
response was kind of crazy to me. The response was
because he didn't even acknowledge that. He was like,
niggas winning. Like, no, the fuck y'all not, cuz. Like, what are you talking about?
That was a crazy just acknowledgement to me. Like, what type of comeback is that?
Like, there's no way I'm admitting that my shit's small. You tripping, cuz. Like, you tripping. I don't care. Like, if my shit really was small in real life, like, what the fuck are we talking about?
You know what's crazy? A while ago, right? I seen the video. It's not funny. I'm sorry. They probably gonna be mad at me. I seen the video a while ago, and these two less melanated people were on the web, and they had their own campaign and it was small dicks matter. And it was like a thing they were trying to push, and they was like, oh well, you know, y'all don't want to be slut shamed, y'all don't want to be body shamed.
SDM is crazy. That shit's crazy, man.
Yikes! I thought this shit was wild too. It all just came flooding back to me.
I don't agree. I'm selfish. That's
You said it's all about the motion and the oath.
Nah, bro. I was just trying to make them feel good about themselves, bro. But I'm selfish. I'd rather all y'all come to me. That shit don't matter.
All right. So another thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Mm-hmm.
Did your girl have the baby on the set of the video? Yes or no? You know who I'm talking about.
Is it Drake's baby? That's what I want to know. That's the real question. Fuck all that shit. Is it Drake's baby?
Nah,
y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all gotta chill, bro.
Because
what's going on?
last thing I heard Drake say, you rappers like to ask if I fucked when you know he did. We seen her with him.
Bro,
Then all of a sudden she pregnant and he in there giving birth.
I never said Drake didn't. I
know you ain't say that,
the
but
possibility that he did cram her down because at the end of the day, I would do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I understand. You feel me? But no, that's not his kid, bro.
How you know?
At the baby shower.
He was there at the birth. Apparently, maybe. Was he there? Did she give birth on set?
The baby dad was at the baby shower.
We don't give a fuck who's at the baby shower. I done seen.
They made it to the hospital.
I done
water broke on set though.
They was in the hospital on the video.
Yeah, because they made it to the hospital after the water broke.
So that was the real life birth of the kid.
Yeah, because you took her hospital pictures in the hospital.
At the video.
With that same stuff on.
See?
And who was there? The people that was on the set.
SZA and
because the water broke on set.
SZA and fucking Drake was there at the
So if I'm working and I'm working with a female,
the baby dad is in baby shower pictures, bro. What are we talking about?
Listen, I done seen females
have
a baby dad, 2 baby dads.
Bro, the baby
in
dad,
baby shower
the
pictures.
Baby dad looked like Rel, bro.
He want to be the baby dad.
The baby dad look like Rel, bro.
He want to be the baby dad.
If I said hell, bro. Somebody follow that ugly ass.
Shout out Rel, yo. That's my nigga. I ain't seen that nigga. So y'all think?
Can we please stop talking about this, bro? Like I just got over her getting pregnant because.
Well, she had the baby and Drake was there, and
I
think it's
bro.
his.
Oh my god, bro! Stop! You making this hard, bro.
I think it's his.
Bro.
I think we gonna come that baby gonna be a little bit more light skinned than y'all think.
That's crazy.
And then it's gonna be speculation, and then it's gonna be deaded.
The blasphemy that's going on right now, bro. Y'all stop bringing up my future baby mom.
Hey man,
alleged baby father.
Get in line, man. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is, look,
Get in line.
she wasn't pregnant before she met him.
That's
that's a fact that I didn't think about.
God, y'all niggas need to chill.
And I almost wanted to ask you, did he fuck? But then I heard the Drake song and he said you niggas like to ask if I fucked when you know he did. She came in, then she left out on her cozy shit. I think that's exactly what he said, specifically. I mean, he probably was, but he was talking about a lot of motherfuckers.
He's talking about Rihanna.
He was talking about Rihanna. He was talking about Serena. He was talking about a lot of motherfuckers. He was talking about J-Lo. He was talking about a lot of motherfuckers.
Nah, bro, we knew you fucked J-Lo, nigga. We knew you crazy her, nigga. It was Rihanna, nigga. He said, nigga, you sipping on the rebound, you ain't even tap. That's why he cool with ASAP Rocky doing this thing.
We all know he tapped.
He said, I got me.
He could have been talking about Kylie.
The big fish.
What he needed to do was get Beyonce.
I heard he cracked that too. But we keep going. Sorry.
He's the GOAT.
He's
the real GOAT for people that
listen, there was rumors way back then, but it was just rumors that Blue Ivy was his and not Jay-Z's. That was when.
see
That was when.
Nah, kid.
I seen it when she was a baby, cuz that's when I seen it as a baby.
It looked
like
that way when
Jay-Z
she
now.
was similar, but she looks like Jay-Z now.
Now she looked like Jay-Z, so I'm like, maybe not. But when she was a baby, I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. I still see that 2009 Drake in that.
Bro, move around.
I see way
in the
too
eyebrow.
many people here.
It's in the eyebrows, bro.
No.
It's in her eyebrows. She has Jimmy from she has Jimmy's eyebrows. You remember Jimmy from Degrassi? Yeah, she has Jimmy eyebrows. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is an impressive feat of Drake, bro. And you wanna know why I say that, bro? Because me personally, I come from a different era, okay? Degrassi, alright, Degrassi Next Generation, my nigga. One of the best shows ever. Point blank period.
Was it?
Ever.
Yes, my nigga.
You can't say that.
No,
Because
I can't.
what network did that come on?
I forget.
Nickelodeon. I'll help you.
Huh?
Nickelodeon. I'll help you.
Nah, that was one of
So
the
as of all the shows that came on Nickelodeon, you can't put that as the best show.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
that was very.
Well, you can put that as Team Nick.
Yeah, it was Team Nick. It wasn't
Team Nick
Nickelodeon.
was separate from Nickelodeon.
Cause that was the teen drama. You know what I'm saying? And they tackled real things on there.
Yeah.
So
Real situations.
Naturally Classified,
That was
motherfucking
kinda
Zoe
Team
101.
That was over
Team
there
Nick.
too.
That's what I'm saying. But y'all gonna put Degrassi over
Those
there?
were comedy based. This was a real teenage soap opera, my nigga. Like literally. And we're not gonna act like it wasn't. Bro, Drake got shot and became paralyzed. He was a basketball star before that. Like, we're not gonna act like this wasn't a teen opera, my nigga. Like, teen soap opera.
They got
my
shot
nigga.
in the fucking TV show. It's wild.
But this is what I was getting at. The evolution of Aubrey Graham is insane, guys. Because when he left Degrassi and they said he was gonna, like, he started rapping and his name was Drake, I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Drake.
And then I heard this nigga's single and I was like, oh, this nigga's on to something. This nigga's on to something.
Nah, that's right. I felt the same way too. It was like 06. I was like, yo, what is he doing?
That word.
Bro, actually, fire.
Yeah, boom.
Is this nigga really singing?
Greatest rapper of our generation. How the fuck did that come about? That's what I was like, bro. Like,
And I still listen to Comeback Season.
this shit is fucking crazy. I'm like, bro, how the fuck did you do this shit, man? Like, if I ever meet this nigga, that's the only question I gotta ask. I'm be like, bro, did you see this happening when you left the grassy? Like, that's the only thing I'm gonna ask this nigga. Like, I'm like, why didn't you use Jimmy as your rap name? like, I'm gonna ask him the real.
We already know why.
Nah, I'm asking this nigga the real.
Money, bro. Imagine where that money would go to if his rap name was Jimmy from Degrassi. It's going to them.
Right.
No. That's why a lot of artists change their name or they go under a different name.
Yeah, that's how they got motherfucking Terrence Howard.
Literally, that's how they got Terrence Howard.
I'll give you that.
And they got his motherfucking ass. Call that nigga DJ. Just from Wood. That's crazy. But yeah, man. I also wanted to talk to y'all about the Nigerian Usher.
Oh, shit. I don't want to talk.
Why not?
Let's talk about real Usher.
And fuck real Usher right
We
now.
did Real Usher. We do Real Usher. We did Real Usher live when it happened. Actually, you wasn't here for that one.
I know.
But we can go back on that one. But I don't want to talk about the Nigerian Usher.
Why
Actually, no. Let's talk about the Nigerian Usher because I was gonna leave it alone. Y'all can go ahead about that one. I just got something to add on to it.
Did you know about the Nigerian Usher, girl?
Fill me in, bro.
Alright. So, I wanted to come back to you because
Back to me.
hold on. Let me get him caught up and then
Get him caught up first.
Okay.
Hey, you try to bring it to me straight.
Alright.
Yeah, I was literally out the country. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Shit, they was like playing some overlay or some shit over there. Yeah.
I heard all type of shit.
Alright, so is this nigga right? Took his Joan to a concert. Supposedly, I think her birthday or something.
That shit. That Joe, bro.
They was together for 7 years.
I brought the boyfriend on.
That's what I was gonna. He tried to bring the girl on stream. She said, "You gotta pay me, motherfucker, if you want me to get on." Right. That was.
Well, excuse the fuck out of me. You was about to get a free plug, bitch.
So
She already got plugged. What you mean? On stage in front of everybody. You ain't see?
Look, it wasn't the 7 years.
No, it was just 7 years.
He said it was. He said it was a year.
Less than a year.
Changed.
Less than
Less than a year. It wasn't the 7 years.
Damage control, but go ahead.
But
go ahead. Keep going.
But the new video came out, right?
New video.
She was kissing the nigga in the silhouette.
You didn't see this shit?
Not the kiss, no. I didn't see the kiss until like yesterday or the day before.
You could see it through the silhouette. You're like, oh, they're, face to face, going like this. She was rubbing her pussy all on it, and then she bent over, and he had his little pecker got hard, and he was tapping that on her, letting her know, bitch, I'm entering.
I didn't see. Okay.
Bro, listen, bro.
I watched the video very thoroughly because I thought it was an act. I'm like, okay, maybe they're a part of the set. And
It's
never.
It's real.
But this goes back. Y'all remember when I asked y'all, would y'all take y'all girl to a Chris Brown show?
I told you no.
So
now
stupid
you
is what stupid does. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Now you see why I said no.
So she made an apology video to the man.
Apology video. Play that. Play that shit. I want to hear that shit.
We gotta hear it. I don't care. YouTube, you can fucking copyright the struck out of this video.
I found the apology video.
I need to hear it.
And yeah, we're gonna hear it. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay.
Oh, we can't hear that because nobody can hear that.
Maybe the speaker or something. I don't know.
It's just turn your Bluetooth on. It's a whole sound bar right there.
Show me the Bluetooth. Show me the
I'll turn it on.
Yeah, turn it off. Turn it off.
That's wild, bro. That's wild. An apology video is wild. I don't give a fuck.
An apology video.
An apology.
Turn the comments off, everything.
See, no, I ain't gonna say nothing. Cause we talked about this. And when you called, before you called, me and my coworker was already talking about something in that area, and then he walked away, and then you called me, and we had that little brief conversation, and then he came back, and I'm like, the devil. That's why I was like, yo, devil, because I was telling him he was a fucking devil. He's like, nah, I ain't the devil, they demons. I'm just trying to be in control.
All right, how do I connect to the soundbar? What's the name? You know the name?
I don't know. Izio?
Should I get a new iPhone, yo?
No, get the new Android. It's your iPhone anyway.
Bro, I'm getting a new Android with my upgrade come, but I need a new iPhone for real. This one is kind of outdated. It's an XR and shit. I don't want that no more. I want 3 cameras.
Alright, you gotta turn it up.
Apology video.
Hi everyone. I started to do story time. I tell my side of the story because the amount of hate I'm getting for all the types of things
I bet.
I haven't even heard before. Like it's getting a bit scary, and I keep coming. Like,
What's that in your cup, Golly?
so I'm addressed a few rumors as well, but.
Chalice.
I want to
all types of things
to him. Obviously, me and him had a private conversation.
Know what I'm mixing?
When we spoke, but since it was public, I think the right thing for me to do is to publicly apologize to him. Like that was bad, but I made it. It was honestly a mistake. If I knew this would get this far, I wouldn't even go to the concert. I don't know, because this is not worth the hate I'm receiving.
It's not worth the hate.
Yeah, since it was public, I want to publicly apologize to him. So yeah, let's just get straight into it.
Okay, that's something
I'm
angry.
I'm angry.
Is that okay? That's something
Why
magic potion.
Festival.
Yes. And I'm getting more.
I need more. Can I?
You want some of my magic potion?
Hold on. Let me finish my house.
No. That's
literally went on
why
stage.
it's
I
magic
literally
potion.
said dress. I said it twice. So I don't know how people are getting this like information from. That's not my name, please. Like no. And also people saying that he's the one that bought the tickets. Who? I mean, who told you that as well? Who said he's the one that bought the tickets? It was me. I'm the one that bought the tickets. I want to have a good time because like we're young, like real young. So like I thought this is a good thing to do. Let me just take my man to a concert. Let's have fun. Like that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. Like since when is it illegal to do so? Since when? That just tells you a lot because us women, we can do things as well. Like, if you take my man out, I'll take my man out. So yeah, like I said, it was me. Anyways, also, me and him, like, we've had private conversations about going on stage with Emily because he does this at his shows. If you really know Emily, you know that he's done this in his past, at his past concerts. Like, this is what he does. This is literally what he does. Like, it's nothing new. So obviously, I said, we didn't have this conversation. Like I said to him, if I was to get called on stage, I'm going to go on stage. And he said that's fine. Like he didn't say it, that's fine. Like me and him never ever had an issue with me going on stage. Even when the time came, like I think there was a video where people saying like I was moving away from him, like I was pushing him away. Like no, like everybody literally looked at me and said, he said, I want you. So obviously, I just got really excited because Omale is like.
Was that her screaming?
Like,
Yes.
and he said that's us women.
She has the video of Omale playing her.
So yeah, like I said, it was me. Anyways, also me and him, like we've had private conversations about going on stage.
I see why he let her go.
He does this at his shows. If you really know Omale, you know that he's done it in the past.
I don't name Kevin.
I see why he pointed around the crowd.
That too.
Yeah, you right here.
He said, I can see them shits from over here. Hey, fucking yo. So
I just wanted.
I got one thing. Can I just ask this? And I'm shutting up about the whole situation because I done seen her face up close. I really don't give a fuck now.
Why you gotta be so hard?
Because of hearing what she just said, which is going to go into my question.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's apologizing because she's receiving so much hate. If
Yes.
she didn't receive so much hate, do y'all think she would have apologized?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
But I
wanted
wanted to double down on the hate that she's getting because I want us to understand the magnitude. I wanted us to understand. So apparently, the West Nigerians, shout out to y'all, all the ones overseas and all that, they popular on the WhatsApp, and she. As far as their religion and everything like that, she is being shamed. She is being outcasted. She is being sent all around as.
I swapped it already. And he told me to swap it that way. All right.
Let's try it this way and then see.
Now look at me. Now look at the screen. And then look at me and look at the screen real fast.
That's not gonna go for you. I'll spin it.
Continue.
Alright, so where did I leave off? You remember?
You said the Nigerians was listen, shout out AQ. What did he say? Cancel that bitch. Burn her.
So,
buy another one.
Yeah, she's getting a lot of hate over there. Almost disowned.
You know why? And remember I was telling me and my coworker was talking before.
Yeah.
The Western civilization has a entire different culture than the rest of the world. They're women. Don't get me wrong. They're still women, so they still gonna have their ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like that since the days of time. But they're checked. Here, since the women's rights movement, and ladies don't kill me, but since the women's rights movement, they have had an excessive amount of freedom to wear that exchange of power. I was saying, listen, they took that usher shit too seriously. That exchange of power to wear, listen, who said he bought my ticket? I bought my ticket so I could go up there and dance with whoever the fuck I wanted. We already talked about you go over there in Africa and think that shit's going to actually happen in a real household. They're not taking that shit. You go over there in China and think they taking that shit. You go over there in Russia and think they taking that shit. It's only... This is why I got my challenge today. I'm shutting up.
Hey,
I'm done.
Nigga over there drinking that magic potion and shit.
hey, man, listen.
Look, man. I was never, first and foremost, first and foremost.
He said that 3 times.
You got me chopped if you thought Shorty was going on stage, let alone go to the fucking concert.
But she said they talked about it, so it's okay.
You tripping. I'm sending you the Lotto concerts, you feel me? Beyonce draws. Like fuck
Oh, stuff that's going to what?
You're not going to no Ushers, Chris Brown.
So you ain't going to let her have her freedom?
You're not going to no CD concerts, man.
You're not going to let her have her individuality?
You're not, ain't no nigga about to do backflips and cartwheels in front of my bitch. The fuck is you talking about? No.
He didn't do no backflips and cartwheels.
No.
What he did was, he brought her behind the screens where they could only see that.
And we ain't doing that either.
She rolled that nigga.
I'll go on stage with you. Word. I'll go on stage with you, dude.
What you gonna do, Charles? You gonna do, Charles?
Go ahead, sing, nigga. Sing, nigga. Fuck. I'm waiting. Hello. The fuck? Like. You thought you was about to get in touch with? Oh, nah, I ain't.
Now, what they start getting touchy-feely in front of you? What you gonna do then?
Bro. It's not going down that way, and then I'm leaving her there. Okay. All right.
So now I'm gonna ask you the same thing that I asked these niggas when they first.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of paper and shit. You feel me? And it's gonna be a sign over contract. In order for you to perform what you about to perform
In the middle of the crowd.
Yeah.
Now he's not gonna pick her. He gonna pick somebody else, and now your girl gonna be mad at you.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. She mad at me the other goddamn time. Might as well be for some important shit.
Hey yo.
Might as well be for some important shit. What are you talking about? Like,
Whoa! Say that shit again. I ain't hear you.
Like, I can't fucking believe you. Yup. Remember this. Okay? Remember this.
There was a once in a lifetime chance.
I don't play about you, baby.
Listen, what if she
What are you talking about?
But what if she take you to a Beyonce concert and Beyonce bring you on stage and she like,
I'm going up there.
Oh, but she can't do it.
That's different.
Why?
That's different.
What's the difference?
It's real.
This Beyonce we talking about.
This is whoever that is. That's their Beyonce.
What the fuck is that?
That's their Chris Brown.
Not to Beyonce. Yeah, like,
That's their Chris Brown.
Beyonce trumps on.
All right, what if it's Rihanna then?
She trumps him too.
All right, what if it's Sierra? What if it's Sexy Red? What if it's Sexy Red? There you go.
I got backstage passes already, so it's like I don't need to get caught up on stage. I was in the green room with Shorty.
But what if Sexy Red she picking you because she know you got backstage passes?
Gangsta, I'll be screaming north side. What are you talking about?
But your girl she tell you to go up there.
Yeah.
All right, so now y'all go to the next concert and then he tell her to go up there.
No, what are you talking about?
Wow, that don't make sense.
What?
That's not fair.
Nigga, life ain't fair. What the fuck is we talking about? Everything in life ain't fair, nigga. Come on, gang.
Well, he has a point. He has a point.
That shit crazy.
Hate to say it, but
Shit.
he's funny.
He thought she was sweet over here. he thought she was sweet over here. You feel me? I let her. She get a lot of shit, bro. She get that.
I'm still sing, nigga. I'm waiting.
Fuck, like, come on.
Oh, shit,
Yo, cook that.
Oh,
bro.
Like, what is we talking about? Like,
Oh shit. Nah.
So, I got another question, right? This is a real serious question. If her man would have shot up the club after that, would he be wrong for that?
He would not be. I don't.
I don't know.
No? Are y'all just saying that because y'all got
If
it?
he turns into a full blown
No, nigga.
villain, right?
Cause I'll run on stage and screaming, I'm like, I'm about to oven in this bitch. I was like, nigga, I'll let you know ahead of time. You better run. You better run. Get this shit out right now before I shoot somebody. What are you talking about? What? What the fuck going on here? What the fuck going on here, yo?
Show the book bag. Everybody knows the book bag.
Nah, I'm getting on the mic. Oh, you thought she was sweet. What are you talking about?
I told you to sing, you start touching.
Hell no, we ain't doing none of that. Come on, man. Turn this shit Abraham Lincoln this bitch.
Oh,
shit. Damn. That's just funny as fuck.
I can't.
Alright, so I wanted to tell y'all about something that happened to me.
I'm done with your shit today. You killed me with that one. You about to make me chug this cup.
Nah, this
I
was
tried to leave that alone.
I ain't
But
even touch my shit.
it was
I'm
the-
about to touch it.
the Kai Sinai shit threw me over the edge because I was just watching that before y'all came here. I just was bored, hopped on Google,
Shout out to Cop.
shout out to the man,
and he tried to get her on there, and he made the same face you made.
Yeah.
Cause what the fuck? He's like, yeah, yo, he hit her up, DM'd her, yeah, come on here, try and get you. She said, yeah, I would love to come on there, but I need compensation. And I'm like,
That's
yo,
crazy.
For my efforts and contributions, that threw me the fuck. Yo, that threw me for a loop. Because what did you contribute? Is you setting the stream up? Is you hooking up the monitors?
You forgot this nigga famous and rich. oh, you
Where is the contribution?
to be fair, she bringing them views, right? Because everybody talking about it.
Real bad, though.
Everybody want to know her side of the
You
story.
gotta understand, Kai get that every day. Like, I can't wait till I get some shit like that going, man. What? Talk to the people, nigga. I see why he streamed 4 or 5 hours. I got there day, every goddamn day. I'm gonna go and talk to these motherfuckers about what the fuck I got going on. Word, like shit. Like I'm stressed. I'm gonna use you niggas as therapy.
Word. Definitely need to get to a point like that.
And that's how our conversation started, me and my coworker. I was like, y'all niggas need therapy. He was like, I ain't going to no therapy. I ain't going to therapy till I feel like I need therapy. And I'm like, that's the problem. Maybe you need therapy before you feel like you need therapy.
I know.
By the time you realize you need therapy, it might be too late.
Yeah. Nah, I've been to I need therapy.
Do you really need therapy?
Yes, nigga.
I feel like, right.
Bro, all right, bro.
This was wrong with our community. Go ahead.
No, nah.
You want to know something? I just had a conversation with somebody yesterday and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I didn't realize until I was older that I got physically abused when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, not about my parents and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, step parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's therapy worthy, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now that's a
you
physical
come to realizations
Let's not talk
like that.
about the verbal and emotional and the
But what is this person?
psychological.
What is this person going to explain to you that you can't really figure out yourself?
It's not what they explain to you. It's how they help you heal.
They come to realizations.
Come to
about things.
realizations.
They be like, do you understand that this is what that actually means? Like, that's the type of situations that you
Like
need to
this
take care of.
made you think and act this type of way that really isn't normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not normal, it's not accepted, but you accept it as reality, as life, as part of the culture, whatever the fuck it is,
Whatever the fuck they tell you it is, so you can run with
so
this
you
shit.
can run with this shit.
Like,
And then
fuck
you're
that,
gonna
man.
pass it on possibly to your kids. And then they gonna
Not
grow up
even
with a fucked up
realizing.
mindset, not even realizing.
That's why I was like, bro, I started looking at shit growing up, and I was like, damn, nigga, I see a lot of different things now, and I'm like, a lot of those things that happened weren't supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't
So
even
it's just
have
like,
to.
yeah.
But like after you realize this, what did it really change? That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like
Therapists are people that have methods of helping you get over certain things and overcoming things. Like, of course, you can have the realization on your own, but you don't have the answers on how to heal from that. You know what I'm saying? These people are trained professionals on how to actually help you heal.
I don't know. I had somebody actually go to therapy, and they pretty much told me that it didn't really help them as much.
But it's about their conversations. Did they truly open up? Did they actually try to get to the source? Did they just tell bits and pieces? Did they just say what the person wanted to hear? It's a lot that goes into those conversations and sessions.
I mean, I feel like if you're paying for it, then you would go ahead and.
I went to therapy.
Trust is a thing, though.
Twice. First time I didn't pay for it. The second time I did. I can tell you.
told more in the second one than you did in the first one.
I told more in the first one than I did in the second one.
That's
and
true.
Both times, it didn't help me. Most of the times, it was like a 60-40 pool because of me not wanting to open up and them not doing it on, in my opinion, not doing on their part to make me feel comfortable enough to open up so that I can open up. So I already didn't want to open up, one, and then two, they wasn't good therapists, which is sad to say. In my opinion,
for you.
I can't say that they weren't good, but they didn't fit for me. So
Because
like
the fit is also something that's very important too. Like you have to be able to like really correspond.
because it takes a lot to get a motherfucker to open up, especially us. We got a lot of shit to open up about for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. Shit that'll go back to childhood they'll ask you a question and you'll answer it thinking that you answered it. And then you be like, well, damn, actually, the whole time, you 3 questions later, you think about that first question.
Yeah.
You like, actually, I remember a time when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Now that I'm sitting here still talking about something else. And now that's in your mind, but you don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
Because that's just normal. Somebody else done went through it. It's just part of life. What you bitching about? What you mean? What you bitching about? That's the problem right there. What are you bitching about?
Okay, I hear you.
But that's it's
You get like that, man. I can say that.
deeper than telekinesis.
I definitely would need some therapy sessions and shit though. Like some trustworthy ones, like with some good therapists.
That was my problem. I didn't feel like it was trustworthy at all. So I ain't know. I opened up like,
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it just be the people.
like
Like it don't. I
like
feel
the
like
patient or the therapist.
like like the patients.
Patient.
Because you haven't went through enough to like I don't really know how to explain it. So I watched over the weekend I had watched Split for the first time.
You had watched what?
Split.
I don't know what that is.
Split when he had the multiple.
The movie Split. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
That was a great ass movie.
Yeah. So a lot of it I kind of agreed with in a sense because I feel like pain does do something to your brain to go ahead and instill some sort of shield or armor to you to go ahead and move through whatever that next step of life is.
Pain causes growth.
Yeah.
Shout out Madara. But go ahead.
Yeah. So I just with the whole therapist thing, I don't see what it does for people. Like, I don't know. Even like the whole confessionals thing.
Nah, that's all cap to me.
See, so how could that be kept to you, but you would go to a therapist?
Because of the confessionals, they're just telling me secrets and walking out thinking they're just repentant for real, when it's like they're not really looking for an answer to these issues. They're just spilling their secrets, bro.
So to add to that, I think in my opinion, this is what I was telling my coworker. I think that's what therapy is in a sense, except instead of just throwing it out to some imaginary being or spiritual being, whatever you want to call it, whatever is close to you, instead of just throwing it out there in the universe and the energy, and you're like, I'm releasing it. You're doing it to another person, so it's actually giving it like it's like giving something to somebody else to where you actually have that bond and connection. Because professionals, they're giving it to God at that point, and they're like, okay, God's the one that I trust. That's who I'm giving it to. Blah blah blah. And then in their eyes, that's a person.
But I feel like there's a person for that you don't have to go ahead and pay for it. Like you just
that would be yourself. Most people do that for themselves, but how can you self therapy?
Like, I'm just saying, like, not even like a significant other that you be in a relationship with, but like somebody else that's
trauma bonding.
It is trauma bonding.
That's trauma bonding.
How? I was at trauma, but see, like, just because you have a fucking degree in this shit is not trauma bonding with you. You done had multi fucking patients that come in here with the same story.
I'm literally a trained professional on this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
so they learn to detach, so they're not bonding.
Yeah.
That's
what detachment with it, but there's still a personal relationship to an extent.
To an extent,
it
right?
Doesn't.
It should be.
Yeah.
So what if it's a person that doesn't have no type of trauma whatsoever, as far as deep rooted as yours?
Sometimes you relate more with a person that hasn't experienced anything you've experienced. It makes it easier for you to connect.
It makes you easier to connect, easier to open up, because you're like, listen, they're not going to give me a biased opinion because they've been through what I've been through. They might understand. So let me just go to talk to somebody that don't even understand. They're gonna see it a different way than I see it.
So my whole thing with that is, all right, so now who does the therapist go and talk to?
Probably a therapist, my nigga.
We talked about that with my coworker. He was like, yo, imagine a therapist talking to another therapist.
There are therapists that
have that, but it's just like, that's probably like a difficult situation, because you have to learn to not, depend on that therapist to act the way that you would act, or to treat you the way that you, like if you're a therapist and you have your certain way of treatment, and then you go to a therapist and you're like, hold on, no, because this isn't what I would say, or this isn't what I would do, and then, so, I do
get that.
That in a sense, that is tricky. Which is why I get what you're saying. Who would a therapist go to? We asked that, he asked me that question too many times. This is why I should try to. We ain't really have an answer. I don't have an answer for that. Because I asked the same question. Who would a therapist go to?
I always had that thought about therapists ever since I seen Why Did I Get Married?
That's crazy.
That's a great ass movie too. Shout out Chris Rock. Oh no, that's I Think I Love My Wife. Why Did I Get Married is Janet Jackson and Tyler Perry. I fucking hate Tyler Perry.
Why, bro? Damn.
I can't stand Tyler Perry.
Shout
out Tyler Perry.
We can't act like
he gave us a man in a skirt, acting like a woman. She definitely is, and I know a real Medea in real life. Listen.
Yeah, we know him.
Exactly. But
he's funny though.
Right. It's just the way that, right, he connects to our culture, but he still feeds us the toxicity to our culture.
Medea looks so real, bro. I thought that was
I ain't talking about Medea at this point. I'm talking about the other shit that he be dropping, where it's like he knows
the dark skinned ass husband that's abusing the fucking wife, and then the light skinned ass that could come and fucking
things do happen.
So he's feeding the Willie Lynch syndrome, right? Fucking then and there, and he knows that females is
all I'm gonna say is this.
Shout out Tyler Perry, but fuck you at
listen, man.
Nah, bro. Shout out Tyler Perry, bro. The reason why I'm gonna say this is because we all know that in order to reach certain levels, you have to play certain games. You know what I'm saying?
He still wants y'all to call him. Y'all see that?
Bro,
all right, so let's say I'm glad you brought this up, right? So,
oh boy,
let's just say, right, they giving you a life changing deal, right? Like,
What I gotta do?
you gotta get on this camera right here, right? And you gotta wear a dress.
Y'all see Usher wear his dress for the Super Bowl? I'm sorry, keep going.
What kind of dress?
It was a kilt. Oh no, what kind you gotta wear?
I wear a kilt.
No. What kind you gotta wear?
You gotta wear the humiliation ritual dress. You gotta wear a dress. You gotta wear the fake boobs that come.
You gotta wear the Young Thug dress.
Wig.
Oh, I gotta do the Big Mama?
Yeah.
That's easy. That's acting. That's acting.
Cat Williams ain't taught you nothing. He ain't taught you shit.
Guess what, Cat Williams? I'm broke. Okay? Like, there's a difference right now, alright? What are you talking
Shout
about?
out Cat, yo. I went to Cat Williams comedy show.
I thought y'all was talking about the Young Thug, you feel me? Put on the
I feel like the whole wig and the bra thing is kind of worse, but if you want to go Young Thug,
that's a fat suit. What are we talking about here?
go Young Thug then. Fuck it.
Oh, fuck it. I can't do that.
He said it went with his fit though. What if it go with your fit?
The thing that you wear, the little thing.
You already talking about you get your nails and stuff done, so why not?
If it's a kilt, I can do
No. We're not talking about a kilt. A kilt is a skirt. We're talking about a dress, nigga. It's shoulders, waist, knees, and toes. Flowers on it. It go with your shoes. It might go with some shoes. They bought you some nice ass fucking.
I can't do that. If y'all want me to do a little acting, skit and shit, you throw a fat suit on me.
No, you gotta go in
Like,
the dress.
we can do it. Nah, bro. You tripping.
You ever seen
You don't want to get caught.
You ever seen the Martin show?
Huh?
You ever seen the Martin show?
Like Martin.
Yeah, they did him like that all the time, bro.
All right, so you know who I'm talking about then. You ever seen Shanae?
Yeah, I'm not doing this shit, bro.
Why not?
That was absurd, bro. That was absurd.
It's life changing though. All you gotta do what?
I
What
just
did you
said you
tell him?
do.
I'm here.
No, fuck that. I just told him to do the boobs and the fucking wig and all of that shit, and you just said it was acting.
Nah, I'm talking
Right.
He just said it was
I'm
acting.
talking about like Big Mama style acting, like
Big Mama.
Medea style acting and shit. Like y'all talking about some
Kurt,
like,
Sinead is the same shit.
nah, that's like more Young Thuggish.
They was finna
type of outfit behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell that was Martin, nigga.
Kurt,
Like,
they was finna put Martin and Jimmy Fox in the same fucking
nah,
movie.
bro.
Sinead and Wanda.
Can I bring this up? I went to this comedy show
Uh-huh.
and Cat Williams was like, yo, Jamie Foxx fucked around and did the craziest shit that niggas ain't never heard of. He said he went and called a mystery illness. 2 words that niggas ain't never put together in a sentence. Mystery and illness.
That shit's crazy.
And then had the nerve weeks later to come and say they cured the mystery illness. And all I could think about the whole time niggas on stage saying he was saying that shit, I couldn't stop thinking about my thing. I was like, yo. Yo, I wanted to call you right there today. I wanted to pull my phone out and record this so y'all be like, yo, y'all hear this conversation with me live. But then I was like, I ain't about to do this. But what do y'all think about that? Because it made me start thinking, like, what the fuck is a mystery illness?
I was saying this shit on fucking camera 3 fucking months ago, 4 fucking months ago, and nobody wanted to listen to Monte. So now niggas are starting to see what the fuck Monte is saying.
I just want to know what a mystery illness is. I ain't talking about no cloning shit.
Nah. You tell me, Danny. Where did the fucking head tattoo go? Let's start there.
He said that he brought that shit up too. I ignored it. That's what I said. I said makeup.
Man.
He said he the only nigga I know that can get a head tattoo, and then the next week the tattoo was gone. But he got 5 movies at the end of all the shit.
No.
No.
I just want to know what y'all think about the mystery illness part. We're not talking about the cloning and all that.
I just told you about that.
Let's do this.
Did I not just say that's what the fuck happened to both of y'all? Did I not just tell you that? And what did I call it?
Hero.
I told you Jamie Foxx was cool. So. He said he wasn't.
No, fuck all that. What did I just call you and say? Not that one.
I forget. Remind me, because I forget. We talked for a long time. I forgot what we.
So remember, he got sick, but he didn't have the 2020.
He had the China.
You got sick,
Okay.
and you thought, remember, it was 2020.
Oh
Right.
yeah, I remember.
The China flu.
And I had said that no, it's the mystery 2020. I literally said I'm calling this shit the mystery 2020. You don't remember the conversation?
I do now that you bring it up. So you think that's what it was? You think that's what he had was a mystery 2020?
That is what everyone was getting. But now,
He had that. I'm in trouble in the public, so I gotta deflect and say I'm sick.
but now,
That's a nice perspective. What do you mean
wait,
by
go
that?
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
What do you mean by that?
I just had to
In
mention.
trouble in the public with what?
It was something going on at that point in time, bro. Jamie Foxx's name was in some hot water or some shit.
With like Cameron Diaz or something like
The
that,
nigga
right?
popped up sick. You feel me? I'm sick. Move that bed.
I remember that with Cameron Diaz because she was supposed to be in a lot of the movies that he was starring in, and then he popped up sick.
Well, I had heard he had got into it with somebody on the set of one of those Cameron Diaz movies.
Big brain moves, okay?
See, I think it was all the publicity stuff.
Nah, it was a deflection stunt.
That's publicity.
What y'all talking about me doing this for? I'm sick and dying. Y'all ain't even hear from me. I ain't even wake up yet. But this nigga scrolling on Instagram the whole time with that shit on.
If you ask me, he never woke up.
Oh,
If you ask me.
So you believe the mystery illness?
Have you not been in the news lately? We are about to
The
experience.
last thing I seen in the
Literally-
news was the bubonic plague, and I said if they bring that back, that's something else.
No, not even that. It's some shit they don't even know about. Like, don't even got a name.
Because they out there fucking around in Antarctica and global warming and all this stuff. That's what you're talking about.
I just told you. 2020 had a lot of similarities to what just happened. You were just talking about this with the Super Bowl.
I was about to say, I sent you the list, guys. Afterwards. Did I send him the list? I don't think
I don't
sent
think
him the
you
list.
seen him the list.
I don't think I sent him the list. That actually kind of fucked me up because I sent it in the group chat. He probably ain't see it.
But this is another one of those things where I was talking about believing they seen the list. Now you want to send me the list. Like I didn't already know the information about the list.
Listen, we had just talked about it, and then on the pod, and then afterwards, then it popped up because he fucking up my algorithm. That's what it is.
I'm fucking up your algorithm. By just simply.
Yeah, you fucking up my algorithm. You know these phones be listening.
that's insane.
When you're right, you're right. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because I told you months ago, again, and you didn't want to believe me. Oh, what did they have to do to Jamie Foxx for? Yeah, the government got better things to do with their time than do.
And I still believe that.
I don't know why.
Because Jamie Foxx out of all people,
It's not out of all people. Look at out of all the people they fucking did shit to.
Yes.
but Jamie Foxx out of all people.
Bro, whether
A nigga that was in the cut and not even worth in my
whether you want to accept it or not, Jamie Foxx was around for 20-something years, and he's seen a lot of shit, probably did a lot of shit. That's someone that can take something down. Out of
But
20
he
years
has-
of experience,
he
forget his
has-
name.
He has never publicly threatened to take anything down.
He one of them niggas that they might just say shit on accident and fuck everything up.
Which was they called Tyrone. And it
Exactly.
still released and made numbers. And everybody watched it and ignored the same message. Because as you can see, we still got Sexy Red and Sukiana and
Okay.
everybody else.
So that was the Charlotte. Boom, they dropped Leave the World Behind. I think they dropped something in between that, but yeah. It's been going on for a while, because actually, literally, they tried to tell us and get out, fucking us. Even the Note movie, and I didn't like Note only because I thought the shit was so outlandish. And now
you didn't want to believe it at the time.
It's not that I didn't want to believe it. It's just I didn't see the shit coming. I didn't see the shit coming, honestly. I didn't see it coming. Now that we're in 2024,
as somebody that was 7, that was old enough to understand, but not young enough to still not understand and experience Y2K. It's a lot deeper than what it is, cuz. That's all I'm gonna say. I experienced 2012 and then experienced it in another way that it was like, okay, we went through 2012, but it wasn't what we thought it was.
So you think that's more of what it was in 2020 and we didn't realize it?
It depends on what happened in 2019. And again, I don't know. You probably don't remember. She ain't upstairs, but the lady upstairs that would be upstairs remember. And a lot of other people that I talked to that was close, before the Rona happened, publicly, I was like, yo, you see what just happened in America that it happened over here, but it happened over there, and it also happened over here? And then 3 or 4 months later, then it happened, and the whole world, the day the earth stood still. And I was like, damn. Well, but that's another topic. I'm trying to get Charles in trouble. He trying to link up.
I just don't want them to get COVID back.
Did you see what I sent you? Yeah. You seen the last line, right? That's what I'm like. I'm waiting for March. If March pop up, I don't want to put it on the pod. I won't put it on the pod, but
I thought you were down for this and you wanted Trump back and
right, he was with everything.
2020 back and everything was with.
I want COVID. I want job. Nigga, what? I don't want that shit back. That shit almost took a player out. That shit will kill my mama.
That shit took a lot of people. It almost took a lot of people.
Word, like, I'm cool with that game.
But is that not the mystery illness as well? Because what the fuck is COVID? Mm-hmm. And when you look up the patents for COVID that's been around for years, decades even, and you're like, oh, y'all been playing with COVID for years. Y'all been playing with COVID for years. And y'all got a U.S. military patent on it. Let me shut up. No, not y'all. You heard what I said, right? U.S. military patent. Y'all ain't military.
Y'all start talking too much on this thing. You know what Charles trying to get that call.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're messing up the phone call.
This might make them call even more. They're gonna be like, hey yo, Charles, y'all stop talking about this shit. You're gonna have to shut him up. Just don't kill me, bro. I love you.
All I'm saying, you gotta go. You talk too much. You're unpredictable.
I ain't gonna tell nobody. I promise.
Unpredictable.
I promise.
You feel me? We don't know if we can put a leash on you. So you might have to go. You might have to do
I am Morpheus. Ain't no leash on me, motherfucker.
Exactly. So you might have to do sacrifice.
Bro.
They're gonna tell you.
Y'all can sacrifice me. I got setups.
We gonna take him off camera, bro.
Heard me? I got setups. Shit that's gonna pop up when I disappear. They're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is this? Anonymous. Mm-hmm.
Nuts, dog.
You looking for what?
I said, what is these nuts? Like, why do you have more nuts? It's like you got more nuts than that stuff.
Unfortunately, that's all they be having to offer because
that's crazy, man.
They had some beef jerky, but it wasn't beef, it was turkey.
Oh, that bitch fire. I had some Jack Links.
Yeah.
That motherfucker fire. I ain't gonna lie to
you. I did see. I was like, oh shit, they got the beef. The pilot was like, hey yo, don't take all my beef jerky. But I was like, listen. Oh, and they turkey too?
They turkey, smoked turkey. Them boys is fat. Not even gonna lie to you. Them motherfuckers is fat.
I actually thought of Charles. I was like, shit, now this should replace that roast beef this nigga be like.
Yo, well,
Did we talk about that one?
yeah.
I think
nigga.
you supposed to get roast beef today, but I left him alone. I gave him a week, let his stomach settle till he get the foreign food out of his belly.
Ultimately, liar.
Get the Arby's sandwich, you know what he like.
Niggas run.
Shout out to Arby's.
So I only thought they are sports fanatics, right?
Sports fanatics.
Yeah. That's what I like about this nigga. I'm gonna stop. You know who Christian Woods is? You know who Christian Woods is?
Yep. Christian Woods, yes.
Did y'all see what happened to him? You don't know who Christian Woods is. Do you know who Christian Woods is?
Oh, wait. Basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, played for the Mavs. Okay.
Plays for the Lakers, but go ahead.
He got traded from the Mavs.
But he plays for the Lakers now.
Okay.
Did y'all see what happened to him lately?
No, what happened?
This is what happens when you get with celebrities. So, yeah, a girl that play on the Baddies Club or whatever, Bad Girls Club, whatever it's supposed to be.
The Baddies.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because we was kind of talking about this when we brought up Tory Lanez, and I don't want to go back into Tory Lanez shit. So.
Please do not.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to go back into all that. But, right? She's trying to put orders out against him, saying that he threatened to abuse her, beat her the fuck up, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Obviously, that would be career ending for him. Because why would a basketball player, millions of dollars, be beating on a motherfucking female? That would cause his career to go on the downhill spiral.
Okay.
But this nigga was smart and had cameras all around his property and caught her and some females hopping over his fence into his property and damaging his vehicle and a bunch of other stuff. And he's like, yo, y'all hear what this bitch is saying? Y'all can listen to her, but she's lying. And I got proof of her, obviously, coming at me first. So it was more of a self-defense type of thing. So he's out here defending himself. And I just wanted to ask y'all take on it. Is that snitching like Tory Lanez would be snitching on himself or snitching on the drone or whatever y'all was talking about? Some crazy shit. I don't know. It's just snitching and then compared to the Tory Lanez situation. Then by itself and then comparison. I probably should have left it alone before I bought Tory Lanez. Please cook, both of y'all. I want to see what y'all can chef together.
I'm happy that you did it.
Okay.
I'm truly happy that you did it. But at the end of the day, shit like this, we talked about more. Women get away with a lot of shit, bro. A lot of shit.
Too much shit.
You want that Tory Lanez shit, bro? I need you to understand that if we live in a world where Tory Lanez really get looked at differently, if you want that stand and tell the truth, I would want you to do that. What? That's not the case.
So is that not his fault? I'm not going to stand and tell the truth, knowing that people like Whack 100 has a video of an Asian lady that caught the whole thing on camera, and she's about to release that soon.
Shout out Whack.
But we're gonna leave that alone as well.
Shout out Whack, man.
But if that evidence is out there and he knows about it, I don't Tory know about it. But we're gonna keep going.
Shout out to Whack. I'm glad.
I'm sure he did.
Sure, no.
What you mean he should have? Again, he could have.
That was one of the things that got blocked by the prosecutors. They put in motion to block that before trial. That was one of the pieces of evidence that was blocked.
People, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm done.
Oh yeah,
I got
that
nothing to
was
say.
good.
Okay.
But nah, like, really not. I'm glad Christian Wood did what he did, man. Look at your child and show these people what these women do because they keep getting away with it. Broadcast it to the world. That's the only option you got left. And you still got the crazy girls in the comments defending that shit.
All over the world.
That shit's sad, bro.
Yes. Actually, it really is. That shit hurts my heart every time, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
and it's mostly ours. But we can do about break later.
Bro. You better than me. Man,
What you mean by that?
okay, man.
Okay. All right, what do you think? What do you think?
What do I think about what?
I was asking for both of y'all opinions. He gave me his stance. So do you just agree? You got something to elaborate, or you got the total opposite? Or
Man, fuck bitches get money.
I guess I can say I agree. I agree.
we just gonna leave that there.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna get in the Tory Lanez today. I said I'm not doing that.
Please don't.
I'm not. That's what I said. I'm not
Tory, man. We still on that, bro.
Oh. All right. So since we're still in the sports, right? So,
We talk about politics. We can talk about politics.
All I'm gonna say
Because motherfucking
is,
Biden was on TV eating chicken with black people.
His team, both his teams are fucked right now. That's why he's saying that. Both of his teams are imploding right before our very eyes.
you go to hell. Okay? All right, you go to hell.
But I was getting on. So they made Luka go viral, right? Because he posted a picture with his wife.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, he's married.
I know he's married.
Because he doesn't have a BBL bandit type of woman.
Oh, that's
this
cool.
thing
Is that what
says.
we calling them these days?
He's
That's-
Slovenian, though.
Well, I wanted y'all to see the
She's
wife.
a basketball
Is she
player.
ugly?
It's part of the
She-
culture. She's supposed to have a BBL blend. He's supposed to have one of them
She-
light skinned Jones that Cat
She's
Williams was
not
talking.
bad.
Oh nah, she looks good in the dress. Gangster.
She's not bad.
She looks good in the
Let me
dress.
see.
He like titties. He's a titty man.
Yeah,
Hey, which one is it? The one on the left or the right?
the right.
Okay.
The left is Ruby Rose.
He's a titty man.
What's wrong with her?
Yeah, that's what
There's nothing wrong with her, but like they said, she's not a BBL bandit.
Oh, she's not a Miami whore.
It's white. What do you expect?
He's Slovakian or
Slovenian.
Slovenian.
Okay. He's European white. What do you expect?
I just wanted to know what was the take on this. Since he's a multi-millionaire, he's a baller.
Nah, he made the right choice. Gangsters. Those are the best ones.
I don't know if y'all heard me earlier. It's mostly our culture,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate it for him. I really do. Because for our culture of females and our culture of men. Because it's what we see, what we enable, what we are making them. It's bad enough they are, saying, hey, yeah, this is what we, give us some Sukianas, give us some Cardi B, some Nicki Minaj's, those type of, change their hair, change their face, change their tits, change their ass.
Bro, I didn't ask for this.
And us as real niggas motherfucking know. We didn't ask for that. But they made them seem like that's what we were asking for. And a lot of the people in his generation, and some in ours, made them seem like that's what we was asking for. So now, that's what they're campaigning for.
40 Cal G said free Tory. And damn, golly, you saying all white people the same?
No, nobody's the same. But are certain agendas placed within industries? And I'm not going to be like Kanye and say what I want to say or I should say. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he quoted Kanye.
The ones at the top, yes. And they've admitted it. That's the sad part. They've admitted it. Hey, we want y'all to say this. We want y'all to dress like this. We want y'all to look like this. We want y'all to do this. And guess what? They might not call you. They're going to call you. They're going to call you to off me. All I'm asking is because just please lie. Tell them you off me, I will disappear. I will go off grid. I'm trying to anyway.
Bro, why are you giving the plan away?
You give the plan away, but don't get the details. Listen. SEC. Listen, man, that's another story.
Well, SDM.
SPC.
Right. Can we move on a little bit, please?
SDM.
Can we move on, please? We're
SDM.
getting a little
Because they're the ones actually pushing SDM. And that's exactly my point. Those motherfuckers, right? And it's not all of them, but it's a large majority of them, are the same ones that are pushing this on our culture of females, which is why our culture of females are taught from a young age to be grown, independent, and not need a man, and fuck this nigga if he ain't gonna do what he gotta do, and I'm gonna go do it by myself. I might go lick a bitch coochie. I might go get me a baller. I might go be slutted out. Whatever the case is.
Go ahead.
What I was saying earlier, the Eastern culture ain't like that. The other cultures ain't like that. For a fucking reason.
Okay.
I'll leave it alone. Sorry, Charles. Yeah, hit my boy Slick up. He gonna take me out. MLK straight to the dome. I was in Tennessee this weekend. Take me out. Same balcony. Assassinate me, bitch. Same balcony.
Like, yeah, he's down to play ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. And see, that just puts me smack dab in the middle.
Right in the
like,
middle.
I want to do the right thing.
It's all right, Quavo. You got this. You got this.
Oh, so I'm offset? That's crazy. Yo. That's crazy. I get Cardi B.
She ain't fine with that, right?
Damn, nah, I ain't fine with that, man. I don't want fucking Quavo. Who the fuck? I don't even think Quavo the best rapper.
Oh, so you want to be?
So who's the best rapper then?
Oh, so you want to be Takeover?
I don't feel like Takeoff is the best rapper. I feel like Offset is the best rapper.
Really?
Take off the ice.
I really
That's interesting to say that.
I guess it might be just like the flow more so than what he's actually saying. But
So you think flow equivalates to the best rapper?
Takeoff had the best.
no, not
Takeoff was the best.
not necessarily, but like the way he flows on it is like lyrically. Now that Takeoff is gone, it has to be just this nigga.
I mean, now that Takeoff is going Offset, yeah, maybe. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
when Takeoff was here though,
did you hear Jealousy?
yeah.
That shit was that shit was so hard to me for some reason. I don't know. That was hard.
But when Takeoff was here though,
He was not even rapping like that.
you don't think so?
Do you feel like because you heard fucking Jealousy from Offset?
I didn't like it.
So you talking about one track versus their whole career, or you just
I'm just going off of the potential
potential?
of
Okay.
you
You're going off of potential.
if I see
Well,
that
you
you
can't
can
go
do
off
this,
of potential because Offset's. I mean, Takeoff's been giving us potential as the youngest.
yeah. As far as as far as if they all split up, I feel like he would have probably had the better career.
With Takeoff.
Yes.
Or Offset. Takeoff.
Yes.
So he had the best potential. Is what you're saying. That's literally what you just said.
I have not heard nothing from Takeoff to make me really be like, damn, he would have been good on his
When these
own.
cameras go off, I'm gonna show you some shit. And I don't even like Migos. That's the crazy part. I don't like any of these.
Alright, you can try to change my mind on this. I don't have like a solid.
You know what's crazy? You know what else I found? I'm gonna let that go off camera too.
Okay.
Shut up on that one.
Offset has the best solo albums out of all three, though. The collab with Metro.
I bet the nigga that got out of jail and started rapping did have the best solo albums. We gonna keep going with that one.
Oh, hold on. He's been saying a lot. Okay. Offset definitely had the smoothest flow. That shit just worked effortlessly. But Takeoff had the best bars.
So I'm gonna ask y'all, right? Because I already know how I feel. I want y'all opinions first, because mine they go sway. What do y'all think constitutes the best artist? Flow or bars?
I feel like it's a combination of both, and I don't feel like Takeoff was more of the producer. Like you know what our sound sounds like, but like as far as being on the beat, I don't know. More like Dr. Dre to NWA type shit. Like you're not really the lyrical
The
nigga.
Dre to NW. That's an interesting take to put on that. So is Dre not the biggest from NWA?
Hell no. Hell
Why
no.
not?
Easy.
Ice Cube? What?
Easy.
Ice Cube's the biggest because he got movies.
Fuck that. I don't give a damn, nigga. That's
The only
hey,
thing Ice Cube got over NWA is Jacking for Beats.
Easy.
Nah.
I give
I
you
ain't
that,
gonna
but
let
Easy
you-
don't even fucking count
I ain't gonna
because
let
he
you
got
disrespect
murdered
like
for
that.
Jacking for Beats.
I ain't gonna let you disrespect like that. Shout out to my boy Ice Cube.
Shout out Cube. I fucks with Cube a thou wow. But at the end of the day, if it's not for acting, come on, bro. What? That's wild. I'll let y'all.
So we sit
Everybody's
here.
entitled to
No,
it.
no.
Everybody's
So
entitled to
we
it.
sit here and we let Eminem be fucking.
Eminem's a rap guy.
No, see, like, why would you say that? What makes you say that?
I already told you. He did the numbers.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Numbers
Ice
don't
Cube
lie,
did the
right?
numbers.
You
Out of
we
all
buy
of
the numbers. The numbers don't lie.
So hold on. So okay. So since you're diminishing the movies and shit, diminish the fucking headphone deals, diminish all of that shit. What did what did Dr. Dre do?
Dr. Dre did
after
the
that?
numbers.
No, he did not, bro.
Over
You
Ice
put Eminem on that motherfucking beat and Eminem.
No.
did the
We're
fucking-
talking about Ice Cube over Dr. Dre. We're not talking about Eminem.
Okay.
Dr. Dre
You
did
put
the numbers
Snoop Dogg
over Ice
on
Cube.
that motherfucker.
We're talking about NWA.
You put Snoop Dogg
But we're
on
talking
that
about
motherfucker.
NWA.
No, bro, no.
We're talking about NWA, are we not?
So what is you saying?
So we're talking about numbers and Dr. Dre's numbers over Ice Cube numbers.
Like you talking about the Chronic album? That's the only album you're talking about,
I'm
right?
talking numbers because we're talking by the
You
numbers.
keep saying that. What does that mean?
By the numbers don't lie. We gotta go off for 333 and what happened in Gaza and all this other crazy shit in the Super Bowl.
This nigga think you right. Dre way bigger at NWA. I don't see it.
If we're talking the numbers, yeah. Now,
I don't
if we're
see
talking about, lyrically, I'm going with Q because if you ever heard for Jacking for Beats, he started Lil Wayne's The Drop whole scenario where Lil Wayne was hopping on everybody's shit, murdering them. That was Ice Cube, and he murdered all of them. And in my opinion, after that, it was like he murdered them all. He proved his point, and he went straight to acting.
So how did you? So how are you including
Because
the acting?
After that, he went straight to acting. He should have stayed in his lane and took over.
But what do I need? What do I need to for if I done gave you all these bodies
Because
of
you
work?
Because you proved it in the streets, but you didn't prove it with the numbers. Because Jacket for Beats,
Fuck the
Jacket
numbers,
for
dog.
Beats was a streets type of thing,
They put
not a
Dre
commercial
in the
type of
fucking
thing.
dress too.
Just like
That's the only reason.
Just
he
like
had the
Ether.
numbers.
got the streets, but Takeover had the numbers. Until, later on when people was hearing it and they're still like, oh shit, Nas murdered Jay-Z, but Jay-Z had the numbers to be like, oh shit, you feel me? Jay-Z's going to be the better artist in the end. But they both stayed in their lanes. Neither one of them went to acting. Now imagine if Nas went to acting and then he blew up on acting and Jay-Z stayed as it was. That's Dr. Dre versus Ice Cube all over again. Biggie versus Pop all over again. We can keep this cycle going. J. Cole versus Kendrick all over again. We can keep fucking going. It's going to keep cycling.
I still don't even see him being bigger than Eazy, as Charles said. Easy. He stayed, but this is what I'm saying. It's an illusion because he stayed around longer than everyone else did. If it wasn't for fucking beats and all that shit, we wouldn't fucking remember Dr. Dre. That's a fucking, even as you bringing up fucking Eminem and 50 Cent.
So right.
We wouldn't remember Dr. Dre.
To that extent, I 1,000% agree with you. But if that was so, right, why didn't they stay in that path?
You like rephrase the question.
No.
What do you mean?
You believe this, I believe this, he believes this.
Okay.
That's 3 out of 1,000,000. And I'm sure there's a bunch of people that agree.
Okay.
I'm sure them themselves agree. So, if you have the skill, and you know you got the skill, if your boy got the skill, and you know your boy got the skill to be that, and to do that, like, yo, you murdered these niggas, stick around in that lane. Why not? Why?
Because you try to do some different shit. I mean,
What did Eazy-E try to do differently? He didn't try to act.
I mean, he kind of went into the whole producer thing. Did he not?
So he tried to hop in Dr. Dre's lane.
With Bone, he did it with Bone Thugs, right?
He tried to hop in Dr. Dre's lane.
That's
where
not-
he know he wasn't. Listen, if I'm taking over in my rap, because my rap is good, let me go and try to do something else that I'm not that good at. Is he soft trying or hard trying? Oh, all right. Oh, all right. Shit. Real fans know what I'm talking about.
Don't try to use my shit against me, man. I will let you know that right now.
That's all I wanted to know, because that's basically the question I'm asking you in a different word. I just reworded it. You need to roll up for that one. Roll it up.
I do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Slick, you got anything for us today?
Actually,
This man's still in the Bahamas. He said it's cold out here.
it's like, it's cool out here. This shit was so ass when I came back, bro. Like, I came back to snow. That shit was ass. Like, it's like, Well, I'm just excited that Sexy Red isn't pregnant anymore, bro. Like,
Excited.
you guys
You
don't
make me want to
understand.
piss.
I don't understand how upset I was, bro, for these past 6 months, bro. So I was like, why?
I feel like this is the fastest fucking pregnancy I've ever heard.
Because by the time we found out, she was already 5.5.
That's fucking
Can't hide it. Started the show. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was.
And he just know all this information.
On it. He's letting you know, nigga.
That's my baby, bro. That's my baby, bro.
Because I didn't even know you
I'm
was
going
up
to
on
one of
it.
her shows this summer, bro. I can't wait. I'm in the backstage.
Hopefully
pass.
she sees this. Maybe she point you out the crowd and bring you on for the
She
solo.
ain't gonna have to. We gonna smoke some Zod before the show even start.
Now, right? Because you got a crazy female. Maybe. Is she going to let you go on that stage?
You on TV.
You on TV live.
Live. Ain't
You on Instagram, you on Twitter, you on TikTok, you on Facebook.
No editing
You on-
you out, no blurring, blacking out your face. You on there.
You
no
all
ski
live.
mask.
You going up there? Still?
They know it's you, nigga. You 6'4", all that.
They know it's you, bro.
They know it's you. Is you going up there? What is you doing?
They seen your hair and everything. They knew you came up there throwing in your setup. They said, oh yeah, that's him throwing his setup. He was throwing it everywhere.
It's worth the ass whooping. So yeah. I don't know what y'all thought this was. I'm a risk taker first. Okay. Alright. I'm a gentleman second.
Oh, R.I.P. to my man's child.
Yo. I was just trying to throw that juju out there. But yeah.
Oh, side. She gonna be out there singing that shit. I'm gonna be out there with you. Well, you can't take this nigga nowhere. Well, you should have took him to a sex ray concert. You all know how we
She ain't take you. You bought your own tickets.
You should have let me go.
So you're saying that's his fault for letting her go, even though she bought her own ticket. So that sounds like slavery to me.
Abuse.
Abuse, right?
You're restricted up to that echelon. Very, very slowly but gradually. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, like, come on, guys. Y'all get me in trouble and shit.
Physical and emotional abuse. At that point.
All types of abuse. Psychological.
Psychological.
You need to go see a therapist.
Emotional. You need to sit. Yeah, see?
Listen, bro. Look, bro. She probably won't let me go see nobody like Beyonce or something like that. But she'll let me see Sexy Red.
But she already know how you feel about Sexy Red.
Right.
She saw the episode.
Yeah.
She like Sexy Red too, though. You feel me?
So what if, right?
Bro, I like girls that like.
What if,
girls,
right?
Bro.
What if Sexy Red's like, yo, I'm pulling up on your episode. And your Jones like, you can't do your episode this day.
I'm doing up to.
Good job. Fuck it.
No, I ain't fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my fucking episode. What? Sexy Red said she will come on my what? Oh, yeah.
All right, but what if she got a podcast and Chris Brown say he popping up on her, or Lil Durk say he popping up on her episode? You gonna let her do it?
There's my answer. That's
What if she said she don't care what you say, she doing it?
If only we blurted out things what we're like. So, no, it wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would happen.
I don't know what you blurred out, guys. Please tell me what you blurred out. Elaborate.
Nah, bro. Yeah,
You said gobba 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 juice.
Yes. Yes. Times two. What are you talking about? Like, that's just crazy. That's crazy. You think I'm letting shit fly like this?
So right.
Concert over, bro.
I said I was leaving. I'm leaving you. I'm sorry.
I shot the stand.
Say how you feel, cuz. You might as well just let it out.
Nah.
Just let it out. Fuck it.
I should clip it.
Nah. Cause you had called me the other day to ask me about something. What you was asking me about something?
You remember what it was about?
In a sense, yeah, but I'm trying to jump off of this to not get my mans in trouble over here.
You gotta allow me.
It was something like, why do y'all females want a man to lead, but when he lead, you don't want to follow, or something like that, right?
That was right on the nail.
I can tell
It
you.
was something like that, right?
What
I
is
can
it?
tell you.
They speak.
Let's talk about it.
Because they pick niggas that ain't got no goddamn right sense to lead.
Mm. But what if he got the right sense and she just not?
She don't listen.
Oh, get a bitch. Gangster.
That simple. Grizzles.
Give him a bitch. Well, look, I'm a leader, bro. Like, I be risky sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a leader, baby. Like, I'm gonna lead us to the water. You better drink.
But what she feel like you leading her to poisonous with her? You just say you was going around with Sexy Red. She can't trust you. You just going anywhere.
Bro. That's not poisonous.
I mean, she making fucking all types of crazy lipsticks. You don't know what she leading you to.
Bro, we're going to Miss Pound.
She says that she's also the STD queen. So she might not trust the what are you leading her to?
She did say wear condoms.
And she just got done.
She's the raw dog queen.
But she also said wear condoms.
She just got done being pregnant.
She gave birth in her last video. Has any artist ever had that type of fucking?
Yo, that's fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's actually fire.
And that's what's wrong with this generation. Because they believe shit like that. That's fire.
Listen, yo. I called this nigga and told him the news about this shit.
And I still ain't watching.
Like,
I saw the clip and it was like I was mad that I saw the clip. And
fucking
I saw the clip because it
degenerates.
popped up in my algorithm. Motherfucker controlling my algorithms is why I was mad at it.
It was like these fucking degenerates.
Bro, you sound like an old ass man, bro.
That's how I feel. I'm proud.
You're old,
I'm
bro.
proud.
You're old.
Bring back E. Bring back Lauren Hill.
It's
Bring
a
back
genius.
these females that had their self-respect and their morals. I
This nigga
stand
said
on
E.
that.
This nigga said
Listen,
E.
she might have been a stripper before she became on the screen.
Bro,
when she
it's
got
already
on the
done
screen,
going, guys. She was a stripper.
when she got on the screen, was she representing
Hear
strippers?
this shit, bro.
Was she got on the
You hear
screen?
this shit,
Was
bro?
she representing strippers and hoes? Or was she trying to be better?
What the fuck that mean, bro?
She was trying to be better than who she
Bro,
was. It's
bro.
all about growth,
She
nigga.
was the old school Cardi B, nigga. That's
It's
what you
all
did.
about-
That's basically what
No,
you
no,
did.
no, no, no. There's a
Yes,
difference.
no, ain't
No, no,
ain't
no.
no fucking difference.
Because Cardi B was
What was
still
Cardi B?
Cardi B was still rapping about being a hoe. She was still trying to be a hoe.
She's a rapper now, bro.
She was a rapper now, but she was still representing hoes.
She ain't a stripper.
Hoes and
though.
strippers.
She's not a stripper.
She was
Well,
still
hold on.
talking about drugging motherfuckers. No.
So hold
Bro,
on,
she
though,
from the
right?
Bronx, bro. Like, what are we talking about here, bro?
But
So
in
look,
a
right? No.
She's from
Before
the
you
Bronx,
go,
bro.
because I love that you said that, because she's from the Bronx, so that's just how she grew up. Because me and Nala had this conversation on our way from Tennessee. We was talking about city girls. And, that's just her lifestyle and what she grew up in, and da 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 da. So she's just, talking about who she is and how she grew. Okay. But then you go on the internet and have the nerve to say you had a child and don't want your child to be anything like that or nothing to do with what you're representing and spitting, making sound cool for the youth. Now go ahead, Charles. Hit me with the, if you listen to that and you let your child listen to that, then you're
Cardi
dumb.
was
I
faithful
got
behind closed doors, but a hoe in the songs.
I got
And because that's what I was about to say next. Thank you for
Yeah,
pointing that
I
out,
got
because
some-
Offset was the one that proved her out, where she said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me show you I got this ring. And then a week later, this nigga was like, yo, she lying, and recorded her on live, sweeping next to the fucking stove that she was cooking.
Look, bro.
And was like, this bitch lying. That's not how she got this ring.
Look, the faster you realize that we lied to you for money, the easier life would be for you.
Who lied to us?
All of us.
Why? Oh,
What do you
okay.
mean what?
So they're the same people.
Huh?
Same group of people.
Pardon?
Oh, okay.
Pardon?
Because the JM. It's like, nah. They gonna hate me. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
Listen,
bro.
I got love for everybody,
It's
but I got
called
hate for a lot of them.
narratives, bro.
I only like green faces, and I don't
You know
like
what
them
I'm
either.
saying? That's the thing, okay?
I understand it. Just because I understand it, don't mean I gotta accept it. And that's the thing. We live in a world where everything has to be accepted now, and no. I grew up watching Lord of the Flies. I had to read that bitch as a summer project, and then had to talk about it for at least 3 months. We're not doing that shit. I'm sorry. I don't know if they still do that in schools or now. Mm-mm.
I got y'all, bro. Just call me,
You gonna take me out? That's cool. I'm going out like Tupac did. Y'all saw him 20 years later in those awards, right?
He gonna come around, bro. I got you.
I'm down with the New World Order. I'm just not down with the dumb shit. Don't take my people with you.
Bro, everybody gotta go, bro.
No, they need 500,000, and them 500,000 ain't including my people.
I'm saying of all
Did I
races.
not tell you what his girl said? Straight guy wrecked 2J Cole just a slap in his face.
No, I didn't hear that part. What?
Don't save me.
Oh,
I don't want to be saved.
I did. You did tell me that. Damn. But that's
Don't save me. I don't want to be saved.
They don't.
They don't. Right?
It's okay.
But love is wanting more than what they want for themselves, right? Is it not?
No, that's not my job, bro.
I ain't say that was your job, but that's your prerogative, right? Because that's why they said you ain't a man now anyway. That's why I want me.
I would never be with that person.
I need to.
So like, when I be hearing those types,
I need
I'll
to
be like,
pull
bro, I'm glad you said that. You just made my selection so much easier. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Just
right?
let them talk.
Hold on. Hold on.
This is Slick Chalk.
Hold on.
This is why they kept cloning him.
Hold on.
This is why they kept cloning him. Keep going.
So, right, I saw the joint, and it's been going a little viral, right?
Wow.
Where the dude came out and they was doing like the joint where they line the joints up, they line the girls up.
Oh, they pop the
shit.
balloon and shit?
Yeah.
I can't stand that show.
Did you see the one though
Bro, shit's hilarious.
where the dude came on and the little Joe was like, "You remind me of my little brother."
Nah, that's crazy.
That was the first one I seen, and to be honest, the one that I've seen the most that overchopped over all of them that I've seen. That was just like it sticks out because I've seen
last
it.
week, gang. So what y'all think about that?
Dumb bitch. That's what I think.
Yo.
Dumb ugly bitch at that. Cause I had my girl point out her whole profile, and she was like, "What do you think about her?" I'm like,
Yo, girls are good at that.
"Ain't they?"
You can find anything.
Because they
It's just fucking crazy.
they quick to cut each other down.
I don't like girls that's like that. That's crazy. Like,
But if it's logical, is it not worthy? Not warranted?
logical, but a lot of these women just do it.
Right. But if you watch that, was that warranted or not?
That nigga said that backwood spit flavor.
Listen, man, sometimes that bitch don't lay down right. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give it that extra little tender love and care.
Don't know what you said.
Crazy.
TLC, baby.
TLC is insane.
TLC, baby.
Mm-mm. Shout out TLC. Rest in peace.
But
Rest in peace is crazy.
yeah, man. What?
It was her man's birthday today at the Super Bowl too, which is crazy. But we're gonna leave that alone.
Whew.
T?
Oh shit.
Oh no, C actually, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. And
I had one more topic, but it's just like
go ahead and say that.
it's lingering, bro. I'm trying to figure it out. It's somewhere in there. You know, the whole show that went by. So I'm like, where'd the topic go?
Where'd the topic go? You might have
So
so.
you done touched on a lot. Oh yeah, why did you shout out Whack?
Why did you shout
I
out
had a
Whack?
question for you.
Because how far does snitching go?
Wait, but I had a question for you.
That's why I get snitched. I thought Big U was a snitch.
Well, that's not
The
the
shit that be going on with
So-
Whack, he more like a snitch to me. But keep going.
Yeah, so you see the joint with him and the nigga from No Jumper, Brick Baby.
Baby.
Yeah. That's it.
So I wanted to ask you, from you coming from your particular lifestyle, what, like, let's say a nigga like Whack start banging on you, and like it's on Clubhouse type shit. What do you do in that situation? Because it's kind of like,
I'm gonna laugh at him on Clubhouse. I'm gonna be like, nigga, you trying to bang on me on Clubhouse? I'm gonna seriously ask that question. I'm gonna be like, why don't you just give me an address and do it in person? Like, end up Clubhouse discussion. Like,
Oh, they don't do that
act
shit.
like yo, Whack is an entertainer when it comes like Whack really runs that Clubhouse shit. Don't fall victim to none of the shit he got going on Clubhouse. Like you pulling yourself into his world. Don't do that. You know what
So
I'm saying?
when he went on there and said, it's the Asian lady that got a video of the whole Tory Lane situation, we're just gonna.
He went on Act Stream and said that too though.
So did we ignore it or did we not?
Nah, I ain't gonna say ignore it. What I'm saying is his antics with other people when he gets into these little arguments and beefs. Do it anywhere but Clubhouse, nigga. You're gonna lose. That's his realm. You can't.
I mean, but how do we know? We don't know what's happening in the streets.
Gotta pay attention. You will be out there beefing with you.
But we don't know what's happening in their real personal life. Listen, we heard Pusha T and them beef with Young Money all year round, but then they got in the same elevator and ain't shit happened.
oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you brought them up, right? So now that we're older,
Pusha T is not tough.
hold on. So now that we're older, right? And we go back and we listen to I wish I could find every girl in the world. Can we? What would y'all allow?
That was my jam.
What would y'all allow
Still
to
is
go
my
on?
jam. What?
What would y'all allow to go on? Like what type of
Sanaa Lathan,
CP?
Megan Good,
No,
Angelina Jolie,
No.
D Wood.
No.
For free sweets, I get Paris Hilton all-nighters. In about 3 years, holla at me, Miley Cyrus.
That right there.
I don't discriminate.
No,
Not at all.
He said no.
Kit Kat's a midget. If that ass up, I break it off. I exchange V cards with the retards and get behind a Christian like D.R.
Hold on.
I get behind a Christian like D.R.
Is that
Because
not
we are.
predatorial behavior? Was that not predatorial behavior?
Yes.
Spit on the rack.
Yes.
And we're just
1,000%.
going with it.
1,000%.
What the?
1,000%.
What is going on here? He's trying to sacrifice niggas, and you're just down with some pedophilia. What is going on? Jeopardy stuff. What is going on?
He was 1,000%. He said, in about 3 years, holla at me, Miley Cyrus.
That is predatorial.
Let me tell you something. In a lot of states, predatorial is accepted.
Mm-hmm.
So in a sense, even though I agree he was wrong for it, whatever state he was in when he rapped that, it was probably illegal for him to do it. Whatever state he's from, whatever, it was legal. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's 19 years old that date a 16-year-old.
You would allow predatorial behavior.
That was grooming.
You would allow it.
Listen, if that's the case, Drake should be locked up because he groomed a lot of these artists.
Well,
I don't believe that.
go ahead.
You don't have to believe it.
Lock him up.
You don't have to believe it. It's a fact.
She's Pusha T.
Listen to him, Drake.
What is the?
And he's not the only one.
Thing that you were saying?
Y'all know Jay-Z got Beyonce on 10 years? Y'all know Diddy got fucking Cassie on 10 years, and we let the situation go.
Y'all let it go.
You let it go too, because you ain't
say
say shit until Jaguar say shit. Now you got some shit to say.
If it wasn't for my generation, that nigga would still be out here lurking.
If it wasn't for Cassie breaking up with Diddy, nobody would give a fuck.
Y'all let this bitch walk around with her head shaved off, and y'all didn't bat not one eye.
And neither did you.
It was a hairstyle.
I was a kid. I was a fucking kid.
I was a kid too.
Y'all were older than me.
That don't mean shit.
The internet wasn't what it is today.
Nah,
Thank
fuck
you.
all that. Because y'all had MySpace and fucking Facebook.
We wasn't doing shit on MySpace. We was coding and didn't know we was coding on MySpace.
Fuck that. So
We didn't know what coding was on
That
MySpace.
was around like what, 2011?
Y'all niggas
How
got
old was you?
AI.
How
Y'all
old
can
was you?
ask.
2011, how old was you?
2011, I was 16, maybe turning 17.
You was a girl goddamn there. You knew all this shit was happening.
I didn't. I
You
didn't
did.
care.
You
I
fucking
didn't
did.
care because
You
you know
knew-
why? It was already happening. And again, if I saw it as a kid, I was just like, well, it's been happening. I don't fucking know. I don't really even care that much.
That's what I'm saying.
So y'all care now.
We don't. Y'all the ones that care, which is why, again, stuff happened. But y'all been around that y'all saw it growing up and didn't say shit.
So I got a few sacrifices. I want them to call me.
I'm still mad they took Aaliyah. That's the only one I cared about.
Nah, Lee's still around, bro.
And that one stuck with me mentally only because of 9/11. Because they said, don't forget 9/11.
Aaliyah's still around, bro. She got she got plastic surgery. They changed her face.
So is Tupac.
So Michael Jackson.
Nah, he still got his face. He just in Cuba.
I saw him 10 years ago. I saw him at their wars on live television. I was watching that bitch live. I said, yo, y'all see that?
Just like Hitler went to South America, bro. They thought he died, bro. Nah, he escaped to South America and had kids.
Y'all want to know some crazy shit? This is tell you how fucked up America is.
A lot of women go
When World War II was over,
because they did searches after he supposedly committed suicide. They did searches for him still.
and here's the shit to back it up.
Can you hold that for a second? Hey, we need a full episode on that. Which generation of us was the worst and who caused all the BS?
Nigga, it was his.
No. We're not doing that. Because that's yours. I know who asked that question, and it's yours. That's
No,
why
it is not us.
It's yours.
It's a lot of shit that y'all allowed to go on that just fucking sprouted.
See, but the thing is, right? We allowed unknowingly. Y'all
was at fucking
knowingly.
Project X
parties and shit. That shit was more
But there's a
important to y'all
difference
than
between
that.
ignorance, right?
This
And
Wow,
just straight
bro.
blatant
we were the test rats, bro.
ignorant. We didn't
We
know.
were the test rats. They did all the
Yeah,
experiments on us unknowingly, and then they just followed through with all the results on
Y'all knew, y'all just
And y'all knew it and seen it, and then was like blah 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 blah
No.
blah blah.
iPhone.
when we saw the shit was actually
Steve
when it was
Jobs,
like,
you see what they
the
doing to
fuck?
Steve Jobs? We like, oh, niggas ain't doing that. That ain't real. We had to find that shit out from y'all.
Y'all just went crazy, bro. Y'all went crazy.
Y'all niggas was stupid. Y'all didn't think
iPhones, TikTok, and VR sets.
big. And we are really being realistic. That could have been y'all.
It could have been, but it wasn't.
Because y'all were fucking
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
stupid.
Okay, that's fine. We were stupid.
Y'all were stupid. That's it.
Again, you can't blame us because we was too stupid to know. Y'all was smart enough and still didn't
Yeah,
do
y'all
nothing.
knew we still let it happen. That's the difference.
Nah, 'cause
Until
it's
y'all was
like,
broke.
They don't die.
Nah, because it's
Until
like
y'all was
y'all
broke.
expect all of us to fucking stand
Oh,
up.
now it's y'all
Then
expect
we
all-
get wiped the
but
fuck
you
out.
expect
Then
all
y'all
of us
looking
to
at
fix
us like, oh, we
Y'all
tried to
expect
do
us
it.
to fix
No,
it. So,
no.
but it's crazy if we look at y'all to fix the shit.
No, because y'all will look at
How, Sway?
Because y'all will look at us and put all that responsibility and shit on us. So meanwhile, y'all are just kicking back, just relaying information. Oh yeah, y'all got this. Y'all are the future. This, and that.
Information.
Meanwhile, y'all are saying to y'all fucking selves, oh, we're too old. We're not there no more. We can't do anything.
We
Like,
didn't
how
know.
the fuck
We
do y'all
didn't
expect us to do anything
understand.
with that?
Y'all seen what
No,
we didn't
bro.
see, and didn't
No.
speak the fuck up. And then once we spoke the fuck up, then y'all was like, oh, well, yeah, we knew. We seen it. And we was like, well, why didn't y'all tell us? Oh, well, you should have been
No,
smart
y'all
enough to
just
catch
now,
it.
Y'all just now speaking the fuck
All
up.
I'm saying-
Because
y'all
we was
seen
just
this
now
shit.
catching this shit.
All I'm
Yo.
saying is this, bro. We went through Y2K twice, and we went through 9/11, bro. You really expected us to do something?
Yeah.
Thank you! He
That's
said what I
crazy.
was saying earlier, right?
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Y2K in
Yes.
2012. Twice.
Yes, y'all should have did something. Y'all should have known.
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? If we would have did something, do you think we would have went through Y2K twice?
I wouldn't have given you because he said 9/11.
Do you think we would
We
have?
went through 9/11.
We went through. I tried to
gave
leave
y'all-
9/11 out
I was
because
about to say,
9/11
I'll
was
give
a
y'all
blatant,
leeway for 9/11.
obvious. But again, we didn't even pay attention to media because we were being told, "Hey, listen, don't even." We're stuck
That's your
into.
fucking fault. If y'all listen, if we grew up and they was telling us the same fucking shit, and we was just the ones
But
that
they was.
actually,
They was.
If we were the ones that
Was they
actually
not?
had, if we was the ones that actually had the fucking courage enough to say, I don't give a fuck what y'all telling us. We are just going off of what the fuck is actually here and what we fucking
Is
see.
that not what y'all doing
didn't do that when y'all were our age. Y'all didn't give a fuck.
Technology.
Project X parties and shit like that was on y'all
But
brain.
do you understand the difference between I'm able to access my own information and think for myself, or hey, whatever they tell us is what we have to
No.
accept.
And that's we were still in that.
And we were still in that state because when
That's
they
y'all.
told us 9/11, we had to accept that. Because guess what? It wasn't people like me that was working in the fucking field that was telling y'all, hey, still don't burn like that. And motherfuckers was coming out saying still don't burn like that because they was getting killed. Then 10, 15 years later, when people my age are young getting in the field and they're like, hold on, wait, let me. So you telling me that now that I'm old enough to learn this shit,
the truth.
hold up. So you're telling me everything that I grew up with was
You
a
start
lie?
telling everybody.
Now you start quitting, and you don't even want to tell nobody because you start scratching your head. They start calling you a conspiracy. Conspiracy was known as a bad thing until y'all motherfuckers got old.
No.
Y'all made it cool.
It was simple. It was the simplest thing.
No,
as-
it was really a bad thing.
No,
It was really a bad thing.
It's the simplest of fucking mentality. As
Niggas look
it's
at
only
you
a.
so crazy.
Hold on. Now it was as simple as y'all just sitting there dismissing shit as, oh, it's only a movie. That's why now we're sitting here and we're looking at ourselves like, damn, now we need to go back and watch these older fucking movies because it's like everything that's going on and everything that they was telling us, they told us fucking 20, 30 fucking years from now. How the fuck did y'all not
But that's
relay
exactly
this
my
information?
point. Because again, we've had our elders in the whole outside world where we weren't even connected like this. When I'm telling you, we had to contact this nigga in the same state.
was crazy.
Was wild. It wasn't pick up a phone and have this nigga comment live and you can read this shit right then. That was not happening. That was not a thing. It wasn't even physically possible to even imagine that.
You had people that only lived 30 minutes.
No, because it wasn't there.
Exactly.
It wasn't there.
The thought process.
There was motherfuckers that lived 15 minutes away from
Even
you,
if the
you
thought
didn't get in
process-
contact with them at least once a year.
Even if the thought process was there, it wasn't allowed to be out because technology wasn't kept up. Let me tell you something. When I was down there at Grandma's house, when I seen you there, me and Uncle Jerry was talking. One of the things we was talking about was the Nextel chirps. Remember the bleep bleep? Where you at? Do you know why they got rid of that? Because that technology was ahead of publicly where they were privately.
Mm-hmm.
They have to stay ahead of us because if we get ahead of them, you lose order. If you lose order, it creates chaos. You lose control.
Okay.
Information is control. That's why the CIA was created. When you lose control of information and you can't put it out there as disinformation or you can't sway the public with, okay, well, we have equal and opposite information. So now you're just out here like, well, this may or may not be true, which is quote unquote conspiracy. Where, hey, listen, I heard this on the news. I heard it on the radio. I heard it from word of mouth. It is what it is. Enough people heard it, then it's true. That was us back then. Now y'all got to listen. It's 300 billion motherfucking people in the world, and they like, listen.
In front of you, man.
It's right here in front of you. I heard it on TikTok. If this shit got 1 million views, it must be motherfucking true. We all gonna band together and do that. We didn't have that back then. And even if we did, it wasn't reliable because we're like, this 100 million fucking idiots.
Preach.
Because if it wasn't what they told us, then it wasn't true because we still were raised in that mindset. Now that we are older and we're like, listen, these young kids got it figured out because we was stupid believing these motherfuckers. We was motherfucking dumb believing these motherfuckers. Ignorant.
Like, help, nigga, help.
Help. Screaming for help. Our parents didn't know no motherfucking better. They didn't even have the motherfucking information. And then y'all came out and now y'all got it, but y'all ignored it blatantly. So yeah,
all y'all did was say iPhone.
iPhone, Steve Jobs.
Y'all did the same, but that's the craziest part.
That's crazy. You gonna blame it on us?
They always want to blame it on somebody else
Because
but
y'all
themselves.
don't blame it on us, so what the fuck?
Because y'all don't want to blame it on any. Y'all don't know how to take accountability. That's what's wrong with y'all generation.
My goodness. When the day y'all take y'all generation.
We took accountability.
No, y'all did. Y'all did not.
We literally say we're stupid. We didn't know.
Thanks.
That's accountability enough, is it not? What more accountability do you want?
All right, so what do you like? What is the accountability that you want us to do?
That y'all were smart enough to know and y'all still didn't do it.
Yeah.
What did we do?
Didn't save us. Those riots were supposed to mean something. Those protests were supposed to mean something.
It takes a fucking village.
Oh, now
Y'all had the village
Y'all-
outside.
Now it takes
No,
fucking
y'all
village.
niggas.
Because y'all didn't create cancel
I
culture.
swear to
Because
God.
y'all didn't create cancel
Y'all
culture.
have been the same fucking way, like as long as I can remember as being a young boy. Y'all will go and tell you the young niggas go ahead and do whatever it is that y'all did want the young niggas to do. Like I remember this as a young kid. Like this is what y'all have always done.
But that's
Y'all
exactly
tell
what
us
I'm saying.
what the fuck to do. But then when it comes to going ahead and doing
But
this
that's
shit
exactly
with
what I'm
us,
saying.
y'all don't want to fucking do this
We
shit.
tried to lead y'all in the way that we were taught.
How do y'all lead
Listen,
us by
listen.
telling us
Listen.
go? Like
Listen.
just go ahead.
I'm trying to
Push
explain
it
it.
this way.
Listen, I'm trying to explain it.
Yeah,
We're trying to lead y'all in the way that we were taught. But we're also telling you, listen, the way that we were taught, it don't feel right. All I know is some ain't right, and I'm telling you they telling us it's right, but some ain't right. Listen,
So why are you pushing us that way?
this is what we're doing, but go your own way. This is the right way to do it, but do your own thing. I want you to do the right thing, but do what's best for you.
Thanks.
And y'all, as a collective, because y'all were able to fucking, let me FaceTime this motherfucker right here in this instant, were able to connect with each other at the face of a dot and band together, was able to actually make a change right then and there. Y'all created cancel culture. We could not cancel a motherfucker.
Y'all
You know how long it took?
Y'all had
Y'all know how long?
Y'all
Have you ever heard of the
most-
Dare?
Have you ever
heard of the Dare
Because
Project?
I'm so glad you said that because
Have you
y'all
ever heard of
had
the Dare
the
Project?
most fucking power. At that point in time, y'all had the most fucking power.
How?
Because now all these motherfuckers have to do.
No, we're
is
not
go
talking about
ahead-
now. We're
No,
talking about
no,
then.
I'm
No,
going-
we're saying
I'm
then we
going
had
to
that
compare
power.
for you. Can I compare for you?
Okay, so
Can
then.
Can I compare for you, please? Y'all had the most power then because y'all had the option to go ahead and go down to your local record store and go and buy this CD physically. Y'all had that power. Now, motherfuckers can go ahead and just buy 100 fucking phones, get 100 fucking Instagram accounts, and just stream their own fucking music if they really want to. It's literally that simple now. But then y'all had the power to go ahead and say, I'm not spending my physical cash to go and buy this person's album.
Now, do you know how I refute that?
Go ahead.
We didn't understand that. We didn't have that knowledge.
Y'all were stupid.
Did I not say that 30 times?
So
we did not know
we
the
don't
buying
even
power.
We don't even really have that power anymore. Based off of that scenario that I just laid out for you, we don't even have that power anymore to go ahead and say, I'm not going to listen to this person's music anymore, but they're still going to go ahead and get fucking streams.
But actually, y'all do. You know why? Because, again, if I don't buy the album, you don't buy the album, he don't buy the album. That's 3 motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But if us 3 motherfuckers don't stream, and us 3 motherfuckers told everybody that's watching don't stream, guess what? We have more of an influence on the people that are watching us to tell them don't stream. So now that's 3 times however many people agree with what we're agreeing with.
But the same way that you just said, oh, we didn't have the power to do this, and that back in the day. Okay, so the same way you're saying that us three, we're not going to go.
We weren't connected.
We're at each other's house. Y'all used to be at each other's house way more than we do now.
20 people versus 1 million people.
Okay, so
that's a big ass.
We just keep going at each other's fucking houses the way y'all used to do it. We just gonna say, oh no, that album's trash.
The same 20 people was going to the same 20 people's house, talking to the same 20 people.
Right, that should add up locally. That should add up.
No. If
you're not going down to the record store and getting the fucking records, then they're just sitting there.
But that's my point. We didn't know, listen, we go down to the registrar's office and tell, let's create a petition and everybody do this, blah, 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 blah. We didn't understand that power. We didn't know that power. So the same 20 people is the same 20 people talking to each other, and we're all saying we're not going to do it. But now imagine those same 20 people still didn't go to that registrar's office, but they pulled up the internet on their phone where each of those 20 people had 1 million people themselves and are like, hey, yeah, we're not going. Y'all don't go either. So now that's 20 million versus 20 people. That's a difference. Y'all are way connected and y'all are way more knowledgeable than we were. We weren't knowledgeable enough and we weren't connected enough. Y'all are, which is why once we saw that, we're like, okay, well, listen, I don't even know how to motherfucking type that good. I can't do it, but these motherfuckers grew up on motherfucking iPads, iPhone, Steve Jobs' iPhone, 3 cameras.
All I'm saying is we always talk about how history always repeats itself. So don't be mad when shit happens.
We're not mad. We just telling
y'all
you,
are mad.
Y'all fucked up.
Y'all are mad.
Y'all fucked up. Y'all were.
No, we have our select few group of people that are fuck ups, but there
it's your
are
generation.
also
you know why?
That are succeeding.
It's your generation, and maybe the one after you. I'll let you slide. It's the one after you, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because we seen Terminator and we thought it was just a movie. Until we were older enough to realize it's not just a movie. But guess what? When we were old enough to realize that, it was post Y2K. We still
took y'all that long. See, now that's the thing though. Look how long it took y'all to even catch on. It's
exactly
taking us,
my point.
It took, but
why did y'all catch on so early? Because y'all had someone to teach y'all young.
Nah.
right?
See, y'all want that credit for teaching us, but when in all actuality,
How else did you get
y'all did not
How else
teach
did you
us
get it?
Shit.
So how else did you get it?
We learned it on our own. Same way you can ask a lot of us.
So y'all learned it on your own.
A
How?
lot of the shit.
How did y'all learn it on your own?
Maybe through our technology. We can.
The technology that we didn't have.
Y'all did
Okay.
have this shit though.
We didn't.
Yes, y'all did.
We did not.
Yes, y'all did. Y'all didn't have.
Wikipedia was not a thing. Do you know Wikipedia was created by
I'm not
somebody?
talking about no goddamn Wikipedia. I'm talking
I mean,
about.
that's
YouTube.
most Google shit.
No,
YouTube. Do you know YouTube wasn't created until I was in fucking high school?
Okay, so you what? Imagine.
So imagine you had YouTube in elementary and I had YouTube in high school, and we're using YouTube for we're using YouTube to look up the nuttiest shit because we don't understand anything about it. We just heard, yo, if I go on YouTube, I might see a video of Charles beating the motherfucker up, yo.
So exactly my fucking point.
And y'all looking
I
up
can
YouTube.
go on YouTube and find a fucking video from 15 to 20 years ago, and the shit has always been there, but yet it's still the same shit that I said a few episodes ago. Y'all niggas was on there and listening to niggas like fucking 50 Tyson and shit. That's y'all fault. That is y'all fault for being stupid. Y'all had the same opportunity and same use of the resources, but y'all used it for other fucking usages. That's my point.
Because we were ignorant and dumb.
Exactly. So
guess what?
don't try to sit here and act like y'all are fucking cavemen. Y'all didn't have the same fucking technology that I had the access to.
So are y'all saying y'all ignorant and dumb as well?
Some of us are. There's some of us that are.
So y'all just as dumb as we are. That's what you're saying.
Some of us are. And some of us are. That's all I can give y'all. But
I blame y'all generation for being dumber than us. Because guess what? We was a little bit smarter than our old generation, but we wasn't that.
Y'all were a bit smarter, but
so we were smarter than y'all generation and the one before us.
Yes.
Okay.
But also y'all didn't.
So then I blame y'all generation anyway.
Hold on, right? Y'all didn't experience the same obstacles that we experienced. My nigga, we went through a whole opiate crisis, my nigga.
What?
We went through a whole opiate crisis, my nigga. Almost everybody in my fucking almost everybody in my class had some sort of opiate crisis.
I done lost already 10 motherfuckers from my graduation class to fentanyl. And that's just a start.
Y'all took
because niggas was dying off of liquor at first.
That's what it was. Y'all took that shit out of
So y'all are admitting that
we started off of liquor, then niggas was dying off of K2 because whatever the fuck that was.
So y'all are admitting that y'all started.
I was at house parties in 6th grade, bro. We got kegs, bro. Like, how are we in 6th grade with kegs, bro?
I stole a keg right from around the corner.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we are so much better than y'all because y'all was real. Like,
y'all better than us, but obviously you just said y'all was dumber than us. So how you better, but you dumber than us?
We not. I said there were some that are and some that aren't. Y'all had y'all select few that was stupid too. And some that weren't. Like I said, history repeats itself. But y'all shed too much light on the dumbness of my fucking generation. Meanwhile, y'all had a fucking moment of dumbness in y'all generation. There's people that made money off y'all stupid asses. Like,
and the crazy part is we realized that people were making money off our stupid asses and we pointed it out to y'all and y'all still letting them make money off of us. So again, y'all with the new power, with
y'all are too!
With cancel culture, y'all the dumbest motherfuckers because y'all have the most power, more power than we had, more knowledge than we had, more youth than we had.
But a lot of our knowledge did not come from y'all. A lot of the kids.
Okay, that's fine. Y'all still stupid. Y'all still got more. Y'all still got more time.
No, because a lot of us had to fucking figure the shit out as we was going.
And we didn't. We were the guinea pigs. Did you not hear this nigga 5 minutes ago?
Bro, listen.
You know what's crazy? I was entering the paperwork the other day right before you called, and I'm typing normal. You know what my supervisor asked me? He said, how did you learn to type like that? Did you take a typing class? I said, I mean, yeah, like middle school, they made us learn the keyboard, but that's because that was when computers was just being taught. So we just kind of learned, put your hands here and your thumb here, and their goal was to type 70, 80, words per minute. And now they have it's a standard for most places to type 50, 60 words per minute. That's a standard technology tool for this generation.
Okay.
For the motherfuckers that were in good education systems, were being introduced 80 words per minute. The people before us still don't know how to use that shit. He's like, I could never. My mom actually had to take college classes to learn how to work the iPad and the fucking Windows. Y'all had the opportunity. Y'all grew up with this shit. I could give an iPad to my fucking baby niece right now. She'll know how to use that shit. But if it would have gave it to me 20 years ago, we don't know what that shit is. We couldn't even work a DVD player, VHS. We was chewing on that shit.
That's your fault. Like,
it's not. We didn't know. We didn't have it. We didn't understand. Our minds wasn't. It's a certain things called evolution. Whether you want to believe it or not, we didn't evolve the monkey, but it's a thing called evolution.
I would say that, yes.
Y'all were born with a more evolved mind and lifestyle than we did.
Right.
So y'all had the head start of us. So that's why, again, we were like, listen, you guys are born in the cusp of it. We were the guinea pigs, but y'all were the cusp of everything. Y'all got Steve Jobs and understood what it was.
This nigga in his comments is not helping your case, right?
I know he's not helping our case.
He
That's
said
your
we
generation.
couldn't work a VHS because we was chewing on them shits. That goes to show me y'all.
That's literally what I just said. That's what I just said. He repeated what I said.
There's no way y'all was fucking cavemen like this. Like, y'all didn't know anything. Like, there's no way evolution literally happened in a fucking 10, 15 period time.
And that's how I know you're young. Because, again, we got to experience VHS, DVDs, Blu-ray, 3D, MP3, MP4, iPod, iPad, iPhone. All within 2 years of each other. Fact check me if you don't believe me. All between a few years of each other. It don't sound crazy, right? But it is. Because I was in 8th grade, I got an MP4 for Christmas. We went all the way to King of Prussia for it. 2010, 2011, Steve Jobs died, and they took over the iPhone 4S. So before that was iPod and MP4, and MP3 and MP4s and iPods, and iPhones, and Skype, and Uvu. Oh, Uvu! Yeah, I forgot about Uvu. Yes, I had a lot of fun on Uvu. Big ass technology jump, bro. And we're going through one now, because you see we went from non-AI to AI. From non-self-driving cars to self-driving cars and planes.
Alright, so we had to go through that shit too. We literally,
I mean, y'all had
we
Siri.
had to,
y'all had Siri, so y'all kind of seen it coming.
No, see, right.
Because
and jetpacks.
Y'all had...
And jetpacks. Y'all niggas got jetpacks and fucking motor scooters and fucking...
That shit was fucking possible. San Andreas told you y'all could make that shit happen. But did y'all listen? No.
But we didn't have it just because they told us it. Listen, we watched the Jetsons. That was around from the 80s, 90s.
Y'all didn't listen. That's not...
It's not that we didn't listen. We didn't have it. It wasn't there.
Y'all didn't think that
Did
y'all
you not
could
hear
make
me
this shit in y'all backyard.
It's not that.
Meanwhile, Phineas and Ferb told y'all niggas that we could...
If we made it in our backyard, how was anybody supposed to know? YouTube wasn't there yet.
What you mean, YouTube? Nigga, Disney Channel. What?
Who was all on the fucking Disney? You think Disney Channel was letting everybody on there? What you think this was? Fuck, you think I could just go, yo, Disney, sign me up, bro. They let anybody on there. I'm out. Fuck that. I'm getting that Walt money. Fuck that. That's wild, bro. He said Disney Channel. What you mean? You just go right on Disney Channel and said I created a jetpack.
Nah, I'm saying like, oh,
You
want to talk about the same. I'm saying, as far as Phineas and Ferb and shit, right? I feel like niggas like
This
that.
nigga's talking about Phineas and Ferb. No.
What?
Go ahead, cook.
What you? What?
Please cook.
What?
How old was you when Phineas and Ferb was out?
Shit, I was like, when that bitch come out, I was like, maybe 11, 12.
Charles, what was you watching when you was 11?
I don't fucking remember. I was smoking weed by 11.
Thank you, my point.
Thank
you, my point. Thank you, my motherfucking point. Thank you,
like, that's crazy though,
point.
That's crazy.
It sounds crazy, but that's real life, and that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all had the technology where y'all could sit down and watch Phineas and Ferb, but we was outside. We didn't have the technology, so we was outside doing what the grown-ups was doing. Smoking motherfucking weed and drinking and going to parties and clubs. You wanna know what I was doing? I was at Club Extreme, nigga.
Go fucking be a kid somewhere. Like, that's your fault for wanting to be.
But that's my point.
That's your fucking
what was a kid?
Stars.
What was a kid? We didn't have that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We didn't have that.
Free cable was still a thing, bro.
It wasn't just some random shit that they
Y'all
just
used
came
to-
up with when
Do
I was
you
a
even
kid
know?
saying,
Do you even know there used to be free
be a
cable?
kid for as long as you
Do you
can.
even know there used to be free cable?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Nah, like
What was
I'm
the channel?
talking about free cable. I'm talking about
3,
Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
6,
Free, bro.
9.
So he talking about old shit that you can read in the textbook. No.
That's crazy.
Nickelodeon was a free fucking channel, bro.
Yeah. So Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, all this shit was
Not
free.
say
Bro.
channels, like channel. Like, you didn't say.
You're saying 369. You talking about the numbers. We wanted a real channel. Like 13.
Shit, you niggas used to watch Arthur and all that shit. Fuck.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you. We went through some shit, bro. We seen all this shit. Bro.
Trauma, which is why we need therapy.
We was here for the start of this shit. We seen it till now. This shit's crazy. But in the beginning,
So you say all this shit to a therapist. What do you think they're gonna say back to you?
you're crazy, dude.
Exactly. Because guess what? The therapist that we talking to was older than us. So they see that shit and they like, oh, these motherfuckers is crazy. What you talking about? Shut up. Stop bitching.
Say it again. Not tell the cop.
Send him out to the nut house.
No, help. Help, please. I was joking. It was all satire. Oh my god.
Alright, so I did have this story I wanted to tell y'all, right?
This last thing.
It can be. Unless y'all have anything else.
All I see is laughing
Alright, so boom, I'm at work like a day. Yes, I think it was like Thursday, right? So I'm go out to my break and shit. I'm going out to the car, and I just seen these fucking 2 cop cars like right there, like literally posted up, like they looking for a nigga, like they in the car looking through the car and shit, and niggas in the Wawa and shit, right?
They wasn't just about to get food or something on their lunch break?
Nah, they was looking for this nigga, like they was looking for him.
Well, this a couple days ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was looking for somebody.
They was looking for somebody. So I'm in the car. I get in the car and shit.
They found me too.
Yeah.
They found me too.
So, alright, so boom. I'm in the car and fucking the nigga finally come out and shit. And it was
The nigga he went in the store?
Yeah, he went into the Wawa.
Oh, so they was stalking his ass.
That's
That's harassment. But keep going.
So it's a white dude that walks up, right? And I'm thinking, like, me trying to put all the shit together in my head, I'm thinking that they're together and shit, and they're like went on some split up type shit. So I'm just sitting in the car, just watching everything come out. The nigga finally come out the joint. They search him. They search the car, gave him search and all that other shit. And apparently the situation was that the black dude threatened the white dude and he called the cops, all that type of shit. So I'm sitting there and I'm just watching this shit. And he just saying shit to the black dude and shit, like he just talking to him and all that type of shit. So that's when I realized, like, all right, they're not together type of shit. Something happened. So he let him go. He like, oh, he antagonizing me. Y'all see what he doing type shit. The cops and yeah, they let him go pretty much. So he come back. He walk away. He come back and he got his phone. He recorded. Like getting his license plate, all this type of shit. So once he pulled off, he say, "Oh, they don't let this hard R go." Literally on the camera saying the hard R, all that type of shit, right? So the cops, the dudes of the cops, they were like Hispanic, and he said, "Yeah, y'all let these R words go." No. So they about to pull off, and he stopped. He was like, "Don't be fucking saying shit like that," and all this other shit, right? So I'm just sitting in the car and I'm like, "Yo, I'm waiting for them to pull off. If they pull off, I'm beating his ass. I'm gonna beat his ass for real." Because, hold on, I know you're gonna ask me that, but hold on. All right, so he said it a few times for real. So that's what really like pushed it over the edge for me. But I'm just like, the cops are right here. Like, there is no me just beating his ass and then I just go on about my day type shit.
Ain't that work, but go ahead, keep going.
So he walks off before the cops pull off. So I go in there and I'm mad. Everybody see I'm mad and shit. And I had to explain it and shit like that. So was I wrong for letting him go? Or
You wrong for letting him go?
yeah.
No, that ain't have shit to do with you, bro. You was trying to involve yourself in this was wrong with your
But the hard R though, cuz on camera.
What that got to do with you?
It don't got nothing to do with me, but like,
mind your motherfucking business. You was about to go there and get locked up because he called somebody else a nigger, and that nigger didn't even jump out the car to beat him for calling him a hard R.
He said it when he pulled off.
You don't think he heard it?
Oh, nah. I don't think he heard it.
Do you think he cared?
It wasn't worth it. He was good.
Wasn't worth it. Be ready to throw your life away over something that ain't even worth it.
That's crazy though. For you to say that shit out loud in a Wawa parking lot is crazy.
Freedom of speech. You don't believe in freedom of speech?
Fuck no. To a certain degree, no. So I don't believe you can come out this bitch and just be saying
Now I
anything
see why shit's the way it is.
No, bro, no.
Now I see why shit's the way it is, bro. Bring that shit back, cuz. The same way they say that N-word, bro, I call him a cracker right back, goddammit.
I feel y'all, man, but I'm just.
Then you at work, so you gonna fuck up you gonna not only fuck up your life, you gonna fuck up your money over something that ain't have nothing to do with you.
I feel like that's something.
So now that's gonna disrupt your entire life for the rest of your life over something that ain't had nothing to do with you. I feel
like that's something worth crashing out over.
That's crazy.
That's not.
That's
how is that crazy?
Go back and watch that 4-hour episode and tell me if y'all would crash out over this or the shit we was talking about, because that's wild. I can't do it either. I'm
wow. So you just have a white friend and you just let them just say the hard R. Huh?
No.
Not at all.
Nah, ain't no not at all. If you heard it and it registered through your brain and that's some shit that could really like stick with you type shit, I feel like yeah, because
if it's my friend, that's first of all that's a different scenario.
You just sat here. You
didn't let me finish.
But no, because you just sat here a couple episodes ago and said you wanted to see shit like the Alabama shit happen.
But you didn't let me finish.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
If it's my friend, it's a different situation than a stranger that I don't motherfucking know.
Yeah. They didn't know
that's number one.
They didn't know them niggas.
Do you know
how is that different?
Because he was getting jumped. That's what I'm saying. The black man was getting jumped by a bunch of white people.
Right, I'm gonna jump
so you damn right I'm going to jump in. Because I'm not about to let y'all jump a motherfucker in front of me in a state where white motherfuckers was hanging, spraying motherfuckers with hoes, lynching motherfuckers. No. Why aren't you punching? Straight like that. Now I got your back. Until it's over with. But that's number one.
So I would have been wrong to have that nigga back.
Off rip when he ain't do nothing.
Off rip when he ain't do nothing to you or him? except say nigger. Go, look at this motherfucker. The cops let this motherfucker go.
That's crazy, like.
You know what I would have did?
I could understand.
You know what I would have did if I was you? I would have walked right by him, laughed at him. Yeah, yo, they let that nigga go. You mad, huh? And then guess what?
That's
you know
crazy.
What? You know what?
That is so fucking
You know
crazy.
what? You know why that's
because
crazy?
if that shit would have been on camera or some shit, I would have been called like an Uncle Tom or some shit for that.
No.
That's crazy.
How? If you
what do
go
you
by,
mean I'm sitting there joking with a nigga? He just said
I'm not
a
joking
racial
with
slur to. Like,
I'm not joking with him. I'm antagonizing him in being racist. It's called micro racism. So he thinks, oh yeah, so now guess what? Now he called me a nigga. You don't want to fight about it though.
Yeah.
Now you attack me. Guess what? I'm self-defense and I'm at work. Because all I did was say something. And I got a freedom of speech, and you think you could just attack me off of words? I didn't attack you. I saw what you said. You had your opinion. I had my opinion. And then you come and you trying to throw hands at me? Well, what's up? Now I got a reason to defend myself. Before, I just attacked you. I just assaulted you for no reason.
For words.
For a verbal disagreement. And the First Amendment right is freedom of speech. So, I mean, you it sounds crazy, but you also got to know where you're at in the real world.
Yeah.
You can't just throw your life away over nothing.
But,
And in my opinion, that was nothing. You throw your life away over nothing, that's on you. Throw your life away. You have all your rights to throw your life away.
Man,
But
I'm on the clock, bro. How many more hours I got?
how many more hours I got? If he's still here when I get off,
Yeah, it's so crazy to me because that is so fucking crazy. Because that is the literal attitude that you said that you were trying to uncorrupt. That's crazy.
it's not though.
It is because that's the fucking selfish mindset that you just said that
That's
you
not
hate that
selfish.
the youth
How
has.
is that selfish?
Because you're worried about yourself. Meanwhile,
I'm
there's
not
some
worried
shit
about
that's
myself.
going on that you know that your ancestors have been through.
You have to stick together in certain situations, but it's still survival of the fittest out here, my brother.
But how are you sticking together when the person that you're standing up for ain't even bothered with? So
He's
what are
not
you sticking up for?
there. He's not there.
So who are
He
you standing up
cowardly-
for?
No, he
Who are
cowardly
you standing
said,
up for?
I'm standing up for my ancestors.
How?
What do you mean how? If I let
Thank you, Charles. Thank you, because I'm trying not to laugh, because I'm being dead ass, and I just want to know. But I want to laugh so hard, because what?
What do you mean what?
You're standing up for your ancestors.
Yes.
Bro,
If I listen,
bro.
y'all niggas, bro. That's crazy.
Niggas.
So do you get mad every time people on the Xbox call you a nigger?
That's on the Xbox. You're
Well,
not.
it's
So
on the
see,
Xbox.
no.
Oh, it's
But
on the
see-
Xbox, so I'll let it slide.
No.
Oh, it's on Facebook,
No,
so they
no,
don't
no.
matter. I can't see them.
See, here you go. You gonna switch the narrative? No. If I'm sitting here saying, if you're sitting there saying that shit, and you know that I'm not in you're in the comfortability of your own home in fucking Texas or fucking
You should be in the
Kansas,
comfortability
Wyoming
of your
or some
own
shit.
job.
No,
in the state of
bro,
New Jersey.
Listen. If you are over the fucking microphone in fucking Kansas, Wyoming, or some shit, I'm probably never gonna see you. But for you to go ahead and do that cowardly shit in my fucking face, that literally puts me in a fucking spot where I hear all them fucking Call of Duty chats and shit. And nigga, that makes does that not like rage you in a way? That doesn't rage you in a way to actually want to go and fight a nigga that's literally doing some cowardly shit.
Nah, that word
That-
hurt me, man.
It's not that it hurts you. It's just the simple fact of you are a
You let
fucking
that-
coward.
You let that person get power over you, and you should not let that.
That's
Because
That
again,
word don't hurt me, bro. That shit don't bother me.
there's a time and there's a place for
I'm not
everything.
even what they call me, bro. So I'm just like, bro, that's
And
not
he's not
my
even
real
what-
lineage.
He's doing that because he wanted a reaction out of that guy in front of the cops. And guess what he wanted him to do? Or guess what he wanted you to do? In front of the cops. Pull up and beat that motherfucker's ass so they can shoot him. That's what you want?
Huh?
So that sounds like an Uncle Tom to me, because you want him to go and do exactly what they fucking want you to do so you can die.
Reverse.
The fuck is wrong with you?
So let me go and jump around.
No, I'm going to go antagonize him till he wants me to do what they want. I want you to do what you want me to do. You think you do it. Let me see you pull up. Because just like you can make me mad, I can make you mad too. If these words are making me mad, now I'm going to make you mad. And let me see you act on it so I can defend myself. Because guess what? In the court of law, because it don't matter what the fuck is going down in the court of law, what they're going to ask. Hey, what happened? Oh, he walked up and said something to me and I didn't like it, so I punched him. And they're going to be like, oh, so you assaulted this man.
Yep.
Whereas, oh, okay, well, yeah, and I was defending myself. Okay, well, now split the. Okay, well, he walked up and said something, and I said something, and then he assaulted me. Okay, so y'all got into a disagreement, and then you stood your ground and you defended yourself.
Hey,
You see the difference?
Huge difference.
Huge difference. Because if the police don't kill you, guess what? You're going to jail. If the police don't kill you, you're going to jail. And I'm sorry, I like my life, and I know that guy like his life, and if that guy's not about to risk his life or have his life in danger at all, why would I throw and put my life in danger over something that didn't involve me, number one, and didn't, two, have no type of impact on any of us?
That's just a contradiction.
I'm trying to go on vacation. Fuck that way, nigga.
It's contradiction.
I'm like, what?
You can't
my
tell
off time coming.
You can't tell me to stick up for something or stand for something. What does the saying go? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
But if you stand for everything, then guess what? Your legs gonna get tired.
That's not fucking everything. If I'm sitting here fucking.
If you go and stand, that's how I know you've never been punished at Josie Mays and you ain't never been there long enough to see it. The motherfuckers that was standing in the corner with pins over their head for 13 hours, literally.
What does the, please bring it back, correlate it, please.
How tired their legs and arms was. Because they were just standing for everything. Instead of just putting their fucking shits down and be like, listen, I'm going to take this ass beating. But they're so fucking scared. So I'm going to stand for it, and I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to do this.
So was there ever this time at Josie Mays that you're talking about that you had to sit in the corner? Was there ever a time where they was worth it?
Where it was worth it, yeah.
Okay, and did you do it proudly more times?
Did I get my ass beat proudly? Yes, I sure the fuck did.
So
because guess what? Somebody called her phone
did
and cussed her the fuck out, called her a bitch, told her I hope you die, and da-da-da-da-da, and they blamed that on me. And I said, that wasn't me. Y'all crazy as fuck for thinking like that. And they said, yo, why? First of all, cursing is wild. And I know what you would sound like you. And I said, I don't care what you know, but that ain't me. And they beat me for telling me
it was you. Man.
It was you. And I said, okay, you can beat me for that. And guess what? After they beat me, you beat me again. But guess what? It wasn't me. And I don't care how many times y'all say it. Y'all believe it. Guess what? It wasn't me.
Oh, so you're standing for yourself, right?
Standing for some things, but not for everything. I'm not going to stand for the motherfucker that actually did it. And be like, listen, I'm about to stand for this nigga. And I'm getting my ass beat every day standing for this nigga. No, I'm not going to get my ass beat every day standing for this nigga.
Yeah, I'm going to go home for it.
This nigga ain't even here.
That shit, I expect that shit from you.
He said he expected it from you. What's that supposed to be?
You blowing my mind. Man.
What's that supposed to be?
He already done admitted he's going to sell out the youth, all that shit. Like,
I'm not selling out the youth, but I'm trying to teach them, listen, you don't have to crash out for everything.
That's not everything.
Sometimes you gotta live to fight another day. Because you crash out over something stupid like that, over something nonsensical, and you might have been here to stop something that was actually worth it in your life.
So if that's not worth it, what is worth it? Like, if that's not
this motherfucker getting jumped by the police and that white man somewhere else.
True. With
their actual hands and with the actual gun and tasers and mace.
All right, so that's not happening around me. So you want me to take a trip over there to go ahead and...
Were you looking for it? You want it to happen around you? I mean, just be happy that it's not happening around you because the shit happens.
I am happy. I would have...
Are you sure? Because you seem like you were upset that it didn't happen around you. You were upset that, listen, it was a verbal disagreement.
No. I wanted it to happen to him.
So you wanted it to happen, but it didn't happen and you got upset. that it didn't happen.
I wasn't necessarily upset. I was more so upset that you had the audacity to go ahead and say this out loud.
Regardless of why you were upset, right?
So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So you were upset again. Like
That's
I said,
crazy,
you
like-
were upset that it didn't happen. Whether it was because
No, see, that's where I feel like you're miss. I'm not upset that
Listen
it
to
didn't
what I'm
happen.
saying, dude.
Yeah, I'm not upset that it didn't happen, but I guess I'm more upset that it did happen. Like what happened.
upset that what happened, but
Like you're
upset
so
that
cowardly.
It didn't happen the way that you thought it would happen, or that it should have happened.
Nah.
You can't control everything. You think you're in control of life? Guess what? God is gonna make you a fool every time. And if you crash out over it, you might not be here to see the rest of the shit He got in store for you.
All right. Well, y'all don't ever say nothing else to me about somebody taking a stance against racial anything.
But it also goes against their
It's like the
stance.
smallest thing ever.
Nah. No.
Thank you. You acting like he put his motherfucking neck on his knee on the back of George Floyd.
Bro, that's crazy though. Like
That's when motherfuckers should have stood and started fighting. But no, they started recording.
Yeah.
Not know, oh, he called him a nigger, let me go punch on him and go jump on him. No, these motherfuckers stole his motherfucking security guard that was doing his motherfucking job and started jumping him. So yeah, niggas was jumping across the water, standing up for him. There's a difference. That's kind of wild. Don't throw your life away, please.
I feel like that's
Don't throw your life away,
that's
please.
an MLK versus Malcolm X type of debate that we have.
And you know what's crazy? MLK was an informant.
So yeah. So why don't we take the Malcolm approach any other time? Like, and why don't we ever, you know what I'm saying? Take that stand. You think Malcolm would have let somebody call him an N-word?
No, I think Malcolm would have did what you tried to do. Let's stand up and protest because he called me a nigger. Malcolm would have been like, all right, don't worry about it. We got this.
Exactly. So y'all just would have let the shit happen. Y'all probably would have been. That nigga probably would have been on the game with y'all niggas and still saying hard on. Y'all just wouldn't give a fuck. That's crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. I don't care how good a nigga is at Fortnite or any of that shit. Like,
we get W's.
no.
Why does that word have so much power over you?
It's not that it has power
Do you
over
know-
me. It's
do you
just
know
the
what
fact
that word
you
means?
think it has power over me.
That's my
Enough to the point where you're going to go ahead and say it free.
See, and that's my
Because you
point
know
right
you're
there.
not going to say that.
You know the ignorance. So now that I'm older, because back then, maybe if I was young and dumb, I probably would have just slid just because. And then would have walked off. Because I'm not at work. I just walk by and just click me. And that's somebody else that do some shit. Not somebody that's at work. Because guess what? Now you're going to get caught. And you're going to lose your job. And you might go to jail.
Right.
And they might kill you in jail.
Right.
Because guess who's all running the jails? Motherfuckers that look like him and standing on his side. That's number 4. But here's the craziest part. Do you really, really know what the fucking word means?
Go ahead and explain it.
King, motherfucker. Look it up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Look it up. King, motherfucker. But when you start learning the difference between the word ignorance and king, then you'll be like, these motherfuckers don't even know what they was talking about, but yet they started changing the language up, started changing, oh, well, this word doesn't mean this word, and we just had to take it for what it was. Oh, okay, now this word hurted us, hurted our grandparents, and they didn't understand what the fuck they were saying because they couldn't read or write or spell. And they lost their heritage and their fucking truth. All right, fine. Yeah, now they're hurt. Now they want to fight over every little fucking thing and don't even know what the fuck they fighting over. I'm about to crash out over nothing. And that motherfucker's still gonna be here to call the next motherfucker a nigger. But you ain't gonna be there to stop it this time.
Hopefully my sacrifice.
You see what happened to George Floyd? Did his sacrifice mean anything?
That wasn't the same fucking sacrifice.
His sacrifice was way worse. I think that's worse than calling somebody in with the hard R. He put his knee on his neck and stopped him from breathing while he was crying out for his mom in front of the whole world. Yeah, I think that was worse. But my bad, they said that was the drugs that did it. So we'll never even fucking know because he ain't even here to defend himself.
Alright, I'll leave that.
This was a good episode. We will end up being back next week with probably some more bullshit.
We here for all the bullshit, you know?
Not gonna lie. And thanks to everybody that did tune in today. Please like, comment, subscribe. We here for y'all. Y'all here for us. Y'all give me a call. I'll handle the Amon. You know. I'll see y'all next week.
This thing need to be handled. Clone something. Because
I didn't say all that.
he's
Y'all already
everywhere.
cloned me.
He's everywhere.
Y'all could take me out. Listen, I'm down. I already said I was down with the NWA
See,
for a
I
minute.
told you down, bro.
But you don't even know what you're down for.
Just give me
You
a
just
call.
want to be down. I want to be
I'm down with the New Order. I'm done with this shit.
Mm.
I feel like Kendrick. I choose me. I'm sorry. Fuck all y'all.
Nigga, go your ass to Africa and play your PlayStation.
I'll go to my ass to Africa and play my Xbox. Charles was there. He was doing it on a boat. He brought his controller and everything.
Don't put me in this. We'll see y'all next week, man. Thanks for tuning in.
And like that, we go.